All right, folks, welcome back to the Third Eye Truth Theorem podcast. It's October 20th, 2025, downtown St. Joseph, Michigan. We are ready to go for another episode. 129. This is 129, Joe. Jeez. Here we go with the wine pouring. Joe loves wine, apparently. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, let's get back to business. I am your host, James Gill. This is the Third Eye Truth Theorem podcast. This is my co-host, Joe Hill.
Still here. Yes.
Tonight's guest, we have Tara Newman. I'm sorry. I was thinking of. I was looking at all kinds of things. You know what? I was looking for your Facebook thing, and my friend Tara Miller showed up. I have different Tara. That's why I said I apologize. And once again, I couldn't get your thing, so I couldn't link you to it. Where everybody can but Joe linked you to his.
Okay.
So, and we will be able to do that on YouTube because I like to link everything to YouTube.
Yeah.
So people can just hit the button and go right to the
Sounds
page.
good.
So
we'll get it linked.
But welcome to the show.
Thank
Happy
you.
to meet
Thanks for
you.
having me.
No problem at all. Great to meet you. You get that right
Good
there.
job. You hit the right button this time. So proud of you. Good job, James.
I hit the right button again, didn't I?
I always get those.
Yeah. You say little things like that, you get that button.
Yeah,
All right. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
Good,
How
good.
are you?
Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it so much. There's a lot of things I don't know about you. I mean,
That's
Joe
okay.
knows you, but we're going to find out who you are and what you've done from the point where you started from till you got to where you're at now.
Okay.
This is what we're going to do. We're going to fill the gaps and let people know who you are. So
Okay.
let's start from the beginning.
Start with high school. Where'd you
Yeah,
go?
yeah. You know,
I am originally from St. Clair, Michigan.
Yeah.
Other side of the state.
the east side.
Yeah,
Okay.
east side. East side.
And where's that located?
So I would say the very end of I-94 all the way over to Lake Huron. So I went from Lake Huron to Lake Michigan.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah.
Migration.
A little bit of
so to speak.
migration.
It's about the only way you can tell people where you live. I live over here now.
Yeah.
That's the only way people are going to tell where you live.
Yeah.
I live in Michigan.
Yeah.
Right here.
So I have a weird question.
Go ahead.
I know we're
That's
live.
okay.
Can I take the headphones off?
Oh, is it bothering you?
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh, yeah, you can take them.
So sorry.
That's
Oh,
okay.
you're fine.
Go ahead. Can you
Okay.
hear? Can you hear?
I
yourself?
can hear
Yeah.
perfect. I
Is
don't want
it
to hear
really?
myself back.
Oh, is that it?
It's yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't want to hear myself back.
You know what?
I'm the weirdo.
I know. The thing is, I had the same problem with myself. I used to hate to hear my voice on recordings or anything like that. But I've gotten used to it over time.
Okay, this is so much better. Yeah. This,
I don't care.
okay. Well, if
I
you
don't
don't
mind.
care,
I
this
don't
is
mind
much
at all.
easier for me then.
All right.
I can.
Alright,
I feel like I
sweet.
can freely talk a little bit better than hearing myself back.
You,
Well,
just, you
let's
just
see.
won't. You just won't hear the booze when he boos me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you won't hear that. Or
I have the feeling I'm gonna know.
Yeah.
You'll see me hit the buttons over here.
So yeah, St. Clair, 1990. You do the math, you can pretty much figure out how old I am. I was at Western, and when I heard of St. Joseph, Michigan, I guess we should back up even. Well, I don't know.
You
Back
can
up
go
even
back
a little
here.
bit further.
Go ahead back a little bit further if you want.
I am the oldest of 4 girls in my family. So I am a Tara. We have a Tanya, a Trista, and a Tamra.
All T's.
All
T's?
T's. My mother. Oh, my mother. I know. I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So when you'd get in trouble, you usually got called the dog's name because she would fumble over all of your names and then finally say Ginger or Bonnie.
Oh, so I don't feel as bad now then for saying your last name wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize once again.
Don't
Mom
feel
did
bad.
it to you enough.
Don't feel bad. Yeah, she was a single mom and raising 4 girls. That is, I can easily say how I got into cooking at 11 years old. She worked a lot of nights as a psychologist. She was a substance abuse therapist, and she went back to get her master's when we were young. And it was kind of like, I need some help. Who's going to help? You know, and of course,
know
the
the feeling.
oldest.
That is actually awesome.
I
The
know
oldest is
feeling.
going to
Wow.
help. Yeah. I mean, I remember cracking a cookbook and not having any idea how to measure anything and just kind of guessing. And
Yeah.
these are things that are in the fridge, and just kind of figure it out. And I knew how to open cans. So we had string beans and peaches and frozen Salisbury steak I could turn on the oven. And when I turned 13, I got my first set of my own baking pans and measuring cups. And she cleared out a cabinet and was like, "This is your cabinet." And mind you, we were on welfare at the same time. So had the government cheese and the butter and all the things to incorporate into our diet and things like that. Did I ever see this as a career path? I did not. I ended up leaving high school and headed to Western Michigan to pursue a business degree, which I obtained. It took me a lot longer because I had to pay for school, and I was a prep chef all through college. I was a prep chef and a waitress and a sous chef and a bartender, and worked at all the restaurants. Did the 5 a.m. shifts and the double shifts at the Big Boy. And people called in, and I was like, I got to make the rent, and I got to take another business class. I'll take it. And I learned fast, and I learned on my feet, and I learned some of the yuckiest ways, I guess. I mean, who wants to do dishes all night after you just worked at the deep fryer? Yeah.
So coming back from your background when were pretty much growing up, and you said you're on welfare, did that make you where you wanted to fight more to get the extra money, to not go back to where you came from on that aspect?
That's a really interesting question. In a way, yes. I
made you want to fight more.
It did. It did. Watching my mom go from, she had an art degree to getting a master's and becoming a psychologist, and watching us go from not having much of anything to watching her buy things, and boxes end up on the porch, and like, wow, she got a new sweater, and wow, we finally got school shoes, and wow, like we got to move into a house where 4 kids had to share a room. So I watched that transition and knew the best thing.
The headphones on the ground floor. So it doesn't, you don't.
And the best thing to do was to get a college degree, was to try to advance my education, no matter how long it took. And even if it was one class at a time, and sometimes it was. But did I ever see becoming a chef as a career field? I still never did. And all the times I worked in, it's crazy what I'm doing now. I mean, it's the perfect fit, though. It's the perfect fit. Even after I graduated, I went into finance, and it only lasted about 5-6 years. And here I am taking cooking classes and traveling to Chicago and traveling to Cleveland and taking culinary classes. And I'm just immersed in it and obsessed with it, but still thinking I'm not going to do anything with it. And then just before the recession hit, my daughter's preschool, or would say Montessori school teacher, had cancer. And this was before the meal trains and people taking meals and things to people and all these apps that were out. I just coordinated families coming to help her. And I was plugging in where others weren't. And she calls me. No, it was a friend of theirs that had called me and said, "I just had a meal with her that you prepared. Could I hire you?" And I'm like, "Really?"
Doors
And I'll tell you, that was it. That was the beginning of where I am all this time, 17 years down the road, because that led into personal chefing. And I thought, yes, I will do that. And then all of a sudden, somebody else asked. And then all of a sudden, here, I'm going to go get a license. I'm going to go get certified as a personal chef, literally overnight. Left my finance job just like that. And the recession had hit, and all these people who still had jobs needed help. Some people were still working and making money, but they needed the rest of us to help make it all work. And I was one of those people. And fortunately, within a month, I think I had 9 families, then went to 17 with 22 on a wait list. And it stayed like that for almost 10 years of personal chefing.
All in Kalamazoo area?
This is all right here.
Wow.
This is all right here. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yep. And so a couple of those families were Whirlpool families. And I was approached a couple of times from a couple different departments. We think you might be a good fit for a couple of things. Would you come in and talk with us? That was 10 years ago.
Vacuum.
Oh man, I didn't think that was good. It is Monday. I forgot. Totally forgot about that. Sorry about that, folks.
They're cleaning.
They're cleaning. I didn't realize there would be. I totally forgot Mondays.
They don't usually clean this early, but
they don't. Well, yeah, they normally clean earlier than this.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they'll be gone, but
yeah. So let me. How did you manage to do all? I mean, as your clientele was growing, how did you manage to take on that? Are you by yourself or?
I had a little bit of help.
Okay.
I would say mostly I was by myself.
Yeah.
I would make up the menus and I would email them out, and they had 24 hours to get back with me. If I didn't hear from you, you weren't getting a meal the next week, because I had to plan, prep, shop. I had to get ready, and
so is this one meal a day or one meal a week?
They would pick it up. They would have one day to pick up, and they would pick it all up for 1 week. So I would have a grueling 15 hours. Wow. So I would say it was about 3 to 4 meals, depending on what they were. And it was 1 day. It was all picked up in 1 day. And then everything was labeled, because I was health department certified. I knew how to pace everything out, how to prep, how to store, how to guide them. To make sure that they stayed safe with reheating. Mm-hmm.
So you're like, what's that one thing on TV? Fresh Wave or whatever.
Yeah, before all of that came out. Yep.
So where you had a small little prep meal that you could cook in the oven and go from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before all those little box things hit the doorstep.
I was picturing what kind of.
Yeah.
You're prepping for a whole week.
Yep.
Putting it all in a box. Wrapping it all up, doing everything you can for, you said about 17 families?
Yep.
Unless you had more on the waiting list.
And I had all those on the waiting list. It was crazy.
That's amazing.
It was nuts.
That's what I can imagine.
I feel like it was a crazy Netflix series.
Yeah.
And it was more than 10 episodes. It was a lot.
Wow.
I'm just picturing all that process and all that work.
It's a lot.
And you're doing this out of your house or in a kitchen?
Both, depending on the client.
Were you cooking in their house or?
Yes. So technically I'm supposed to be cooking in their house. Yep.
Prepping food for their whole week. So that wasn't intentional. That was totally off.
That was kind of cool though.
But no, just preparing meals for different families and for a whole week.
Yep. And meeting dietary restrictions. I had people who were diabetic. Just a lot of different restrictions.
Gluten-free type of deal?
Not as much gluten-free. And yes, I did have a gluten-free family. Yeah. And now that you say that, yes. Yeah. Somebody who had been newly diagnosed.
People that have allergies to certain things.
Nuts, you name it, all of it. Yeah.
Wow,
there's a huge market for it. If you like to cook, there's a huge market for it.
And you knew how to plug yourself into those certain markets.
It was all word of mouth.
Yeah.
It was all word of mouth. I never had to advertise once, not once. It just took off, and it stayed like that forever until I shut it down. And the reason I shut it down was my mom had gotten sick out of nowhere, diagnosed with multiple myeloma and a failing heart valve. Thought she had a cold.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And I thought I had the same cold. One of us got better and one of us didn't.
Yeah.
And I said, I need to be there. I need to be there to go through the treatments. I need to be able to get on the train. I need to go to Ann Arbor. And I also had a almost 5-year-old then. And then my daughter was in 5th grade going into 6th. And I'm like, I can't miss my kids growing up on top of taking care of my mom. This part of the business needs to dissolve, because I was still catering and I was subcontracting for Whirlpool, and I had to let something go. And it was the thing that cost me the most time, made me the least amount of money. And it was the personal chefing that had to go. I kept my diabetic families though, my elderly diabetic families, which were 3 and 4. And as they have passed on, I don't replace them. I have 1 left. After 9 years, I have 1 left. That part of the business is almost 10 years now, and I have one left still, and she is 96.
Wow.
Do people still come up to you and say, I wish you're still cooking for
Oh,
us?
yes, they do. And I will get calls because somebody will slide my number, and I haven't changed my number in forever. And they'll say, hey, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. That part of the business has been closed 9 years now.
So they gave
but it's flattering.
They gave you a lot of free time, more free time for,
did.
For your children.
It
of course,
did.
and that was the most important thing, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
So, with that being go, did you miss it by any chance?
I did a little bit. I've missed my families.
Yeah.
It's a privilege to help someone's family. You're feeding them, and you're not a restaurant. You're truly, these kids and these families, you know what they like, and you learn when their birthdays are, and you see them every week, and you just become a part of their family. It's a huge privilege.
That's kind of cool, though.
It's really cool. It's really cool. And as things happen to them, it happens to you. When I got pregnant with my son, I was in my 4th year of personal chefing. They all went through that with me.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, they did.
Yeah.
Guess what, guys? Well, that's what we're not having this week. Things that are going to make me sick, which includes onions and fennel and meat. And so, yep. Yeah, I'm giving them the meal. They're giving me a new baby toy, and same with them. I watch their families grow, and them go through losses as well. Hey, I just lost somebody. Can you help me do something after the service?
Wow.
You living your life with them, and it is a huge privilege. It really is. I don't take any of it for granted.
So did you buy all the stuff, or did they already support it and have it at their house? Like you gave them?
I bought it all, and then I just
add it to the cost.
Yep, add it to the cost.
Yeah,
add it to the cost.
So you didn't make a lot of money from this?
I made money, but not like I was doing in catering.
Yeah.
So I had a full catering business, and Whirlpool had picked me up as a subcontractor. So I was going into the test kitchen, a new product, a new design before it goes into production. We would do a lot of testing on it. Sometimes I'd get pulled into different meetings for like 2nd generation things. They would have something that existed. How can we make this better? So as a chef and as a mom, as a caterer, I'm the devil's advocate. I can tear something apart and just like good, bad, and otherwise, and say, okay, this is what I think we should do. And I have a finance and marketing background. So I'm like, my brain gets to come from that perspective too, which is good. But a lot of times I'm the bad guy in those meetings. But the testing kitchen has been a lot of fun. Watching a lot of things that go from an idea to hitting the shelves, walking through Target and walking through Meijer and go, I know where that thing started. It was not pretty, but here it is, and people are loving it. And then bringing them into my kitchen now and being able to show them how to use something that I helped with. I mean, again, a huge privilege. I just can't even. I feel like it's someone else's life, really, when I hear myself talk about it. It's like a movie I saw. Yeah.
So were the kids happy that you stopped doing that kind of stuff?
They
and
were.
Spend more time with them?
Especially my daughter. It didn't take tons of time from them because it was during the day. I'd be up during the day, and then as soon as they went to bed, okay, they're in bed. It's 8:30. You're prepping till midnight, 1, so that when you get up with them, they don't know you're working. They don't know you're working, but what they know is how tired you are.
Right.
What they know is you don't want to do 2 stories. You only want to do 1 story a night, but they know, they see pancakes for dinner. Oh, you just can't even bear another chicken breast. So that's what they would see.
Right.
I love breakfast for dinner.
Why not? Who doesn't love a scrambled egg?
Exactly. Pancakes.
It's like 5 minutes.
My parents used to do that.
Yeah.
Breakfast for dinner.
Upside down dinner. It sounds so fun too.
Waffles. My kids loved that when I was when they were younger anyway. So it was a great thing for them. And I could relate to what you went through as a child, as far as your single mother.
Yeah.
Siblings. You're the oldest. Having to take care of them while your mom worked.
Yep.
I totally can connect with that.
Yeah.
I did the same thing, but I wasn't more of a cook, like cooking as much as you were, but because I have a younger brother that's 2 years younger, and he knew how to do it too. So, but
good.
just doing the daily chores around the house, making sure the kids are taken care of.
Yeah,
So
all of it.
Yeah, it's a grueling thing for a 12-year-old.
Yeah,
Or anybody in that age range
yeah,
to just take on headstrong and being able to just take on their responsibilities more or less.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about.
There's a fine line at that age.
Yeah.
You're still a kid.
Yeah.
And you need to be a kid. Do I really want to walk to the bus stop and get my sister off? Not really, but but you're also like, that's the time to start throwing some independence at a kid too.
Exactly.
So it's that fine line right there at that age. I know.
can definitely relate to that.
Yeah.
That's what I did to my
through it.
daughter.
What?
That's what I did to my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her senior year at high school, I kind of pushed back on cooking, pushed back on doing a lot of stuff around the house because I knew she was going to go to college. So I said, I'm not going to do a lot of cooking in the house your senior year because you need to know how to do this stuff while you're here.
Mm-hmm.
I will help you, but you need to do it on your own because you're not going to have me out there.
Yeah.
So
that's a good learning curve for,
she learned.
For younger kids anyway. And
It is.
I don't think they get that nowadays. Not as much as they used to back in the days.
No, I think you're right.
I mean, my kids like, I don't want to learn how to cook and all this stuff. I'm like, all right, you're gonna learn somehow, some way, and eventually they did. So I mean, it's a learning. I mean, it's a work in progress, more or less.
Right.
And if you do it the right way, I think, and make it seem like it's fun.
Yeah.
They would gravitate towards it more than if you didn't make it fun. So I totally agree with you on that. Yeah, I understand what you went through as a child.
Yeah.
So I did the same thing.
So. Yeah.
I have no clue. Sorry.
No, there's days where I was like, oh man, I just want to go out and play.
Yeah.
But you couldn't. So
I was a lockheed kid. I had to cook for myself, but
yeah,
my parents were both working hard and getting the money, and I just came home after school, unlocked the door, and fed for myself. But it's about the only cooking I did.
It's one of the things when the kids come into our teaching kitchen now is to give them the freedom to experiment, and that it's okay to make the mistakes. It's especially okay to make the mess. Kids get really scared when they make a mess.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's okay.
So yeah,
you get to do that in here.
Yeah.
We're going to clean it up. You're going to help me. I mean, this is all part of learning.
I used to get, I didn't get yelled at as a kid doing it, but as an adult, whenever I cook, oh, you need to clean this. Why you clean as you go? No, this is the part. I love this stuff. I mean, let's let it go.
Yeah.
I'll clean it later.
Yeah, it's all going to be there.
It's going to get cleaned up.
He cooks more now than anything.
Oh yeah, I do a lot.
Yeah.
Good.
I love cooking.
What's your favorite go-to? Do you have a favorite kind of food that you like to do?
Pasta.
Oh.
I have a Cajun chicken pasta. It's almost to die for. Now I would stand by that 100%.
Still haven't tried it, but he hasn't given me any.
Well, you have to come to my house.
God,
I'm not gonna bring it to you. Come on.
Well, I hear that's an invite right there.
That's an invite. That's an old. I've given this for years.
He gave me an invite for what we're going on. Well,
he's never been to my place.
10 years.
Yeah, you've never been to my place.
Well, you have this like man cave going on here, this neutral zone for the
Come
two
over
of
and have
you.
some dinner, man. I told you I'll cook for you. You can watch a game or whatever the case may be. Just don't deny me this.
I know.
This pasta sounds totally worth it.
Yes,
I know
it is.
Cajun pasta.
He does. He says it's killer.
Yes, it's really good.
That is your go-to?
I have other stuff, I mean, in my arsenal, but yes, that's one of my go-to things.
You say you have a good jambalaya, don't you?
Oh yeah, I have that too. I have all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah. What's your go-to?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not cooking for other people, or you're not cooking for
just the family,
or just
it just depends on what they want. They love when I do like a big marinade strip steak on the flat grill outside. Yep. Yes. That's what we did this weekend. My daughter was home from college for the weekend. And so it gave me a good reason to get that thing out, put all the vegetables on there and all the steak, and then send her back with a bunch for the freezer. But good excuse to just do a lot of it.
Yeah.
I had it tonight. We're still eating it. Yeah. I like big steaks. I like doing big beef tenderloins, things like that.
One steak I always wanted to try is the tomahawk steak.
It's good.
They're so good.
I haven't
good.
had that
It's
ever.
tender.
Yeah,
They're
I
so
really,
good.
really
It's
want
almost
to
like
try
a
one.
porterhouse.
Things are like huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How tender
Porterhouse?
they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
How tender they are. It's like a good cooked porterhouse where you can almost cut it with a fork.
With a fork that thick, with a thick of a steak?
You
That thing
can.
is huge, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's-
They're yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're huge.
Actually, I'm trying to convince Robert 221 to do it for a special for like a couples thing for sometimes
That's
on
big
a
enough for a
weekend.
couple. I'll tell you that much.
For a couple,
I think it's huge.
Yeah.
He
New
said he-
Year's or Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
yeah.
I said
Something
at least-
people will
yeah.
justify the cost and what that's gonna.
He said, yeah, the cost, but also he says I need to talk to my cooks because I don't know if sometimes our grill can hold something, at least one or two of them because they are pretty big.
Yeah,
They're
pretty
really-
big.
I've had them in Vegas. Every time I go to Vegas, I get a tomahawk.
Oh man, I will have one before this year's over with. I'll
There
tell
you
you
go.
that much.
You got a few months left.
Yeah, I will have. if I don't, I will have it on my birthday in January.
Yeah, we could do that in your.
Well, you and I share the pasta thing in common.
Yeah.
That's our most popular class we teach. It's my favorite class to teach. Physically, it's the most demanding that we teach because we transition the kitchen like 3 times to make a full Italian meal.
Yeah.
But to teach people how to make a dough and
I was going to ask you that.
Mhm.
That was my next.
how to
question.
roll it out and how to
Yeah.
cut those noodles.
Yeah.
They are just, they love it. They love it. And
love
for us,
making
it
noodles.
inspires confidence. You can do pasta. You can do a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Our whole thing is just about the confidence in cooking. The cooking itself and the meal is just the cherry on top. But
I think
it's
you'd be good at that, James.
inspiring people to learn how to
Yeah, I
cook
would
for
love
themselves.
to do that. It's just something that I wanted to learn how to do, especially when it comes to dough, even the pizza dough. I
Yeah.
would love to. Man, I have not mastered that at all. I mean,
You
I
need
have,
a lot of flour.
I have trouble with that for some reason. I
It's
don't-
time. You
Yeah.
gotta let it sit.
That
you gotta
That
let it sit.
that's
Yeah,
the hardest
that's the
thing.
thing,
Yeah.
You gotta let that pizza dough you gotta let it sit overnight almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Slow
yeah.
rise, punch it down.
Maybe
I know it's patience.
Yeah, that's the thing right there.
Yeah. So every time you get a pizza, after you really get a successful dough, you will appreciate the effort that goes into pizza
Yeah,
every
Yeah.
single time you
Yeah.
have it.
The
Yeah.
noodles are different than pizza though.
I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's another thing. Like I said, I wanted to learn how to do make fresh pasta.
I think
Well, I'm looking at the master right here. Sorry.
we should go to one of her classes.
You need to come into a class.
We need to go to a class and podcast it.
Wait. Oh, looky here.
Oh.
She brought a list.
Itinerary.
She brought a list of all the classes.
Oh,
There could be a
it's like
pasta class on
it's like
here.
a Pat Moody thing. All of a sudden, she's like, I got a list.
She came prepared, guys.
Always come prepared. What did I
Oh,
say to you
look at
last
this.
night? I said,
Yeah.
I want
Fall
to
and
be
winter
prepared.
classes. Yeah.
Yes.
So when I've made my own pasta
Oh.
and stuff like that. The one I can't master and is the most easiest one is gnocchi.
It's hard.
I can't cut it right.
Well, the moisture is
I can't
what's
cut it.
inconsistent. The recipe, the way it's written, according in comparison to the potato that you're using,
Yeah.
there's a huge variation. The boiling time you do, the boiling time
Yep.
I do, completely different.
It's
I
like
mean,
it comes out
it's-
of a big open giant football. It's like it's instead of gnocchi, it turns into a pastry.
So you know what you go over to? You do ricotta.
Yeah.
That's how I've been teaching the kids is with ricotta instead.
Ricotta's better to use anyway.
It's better to use anyway, and it's a lot
Yeah.
more successful. You have better control. And then you kind of go over to the
we could talk about
difficult
that on the
stage.
next segment.
But
you could come in and do a podcast in a class. I could do that with
Yeah.
you. That
Really?
would be so much fun. Oh, that would be so much fun.
I see this handmade ravioli.
Yes.
Hey,
That's very interesting.
Next segment.
No, I'm just looking at this list right here, man. I'm very intrigued
So-
right now.
With what you've been through and everything else, I'm going back to a little bit. Did you see yourself doing this type of stuff, or did you think you're still going to keep on with business? The business aspect?
No, I knew I would keep on with the cooking. I loved it. I mean, every time I pull out a knife or a cutting board, I am just like, I go right into
So-
my zone. I never get tired of cooking. We go on vacation and I'm taking a hot plate and a pan with me. Or if we are on vacation and I can't cook, it is always just about that time where I get back. I'm chomping at the bit. I cannot wait to just get back in my
Your comfort
it's
zone.
you know, and people said, do you ever get tired of cooking? And I'm like, you know, it's like any other job. You just get tired. You just get tired. Do I get tired of cooking? No, but I just get tired. Even I just want a bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
I want to go, yep, I'm having pizza tonight.
So
Right.
I'm gonna
Just get tired.
I want to call out one of our past guests. She's a great cook herself, but can you follow directions like make ramen?
Yeah.
Wait,
You're just making fun of you.
I know,
Trolling her right
I know.
now.
But when we'll get to why we're asking that. But can you like follow directions and make like macaroni and cheese and ramen?
Yeah, I mean that's what we teach our students
You
to
need to stop,
do.
man.
That's why we put steps in everything.
She's gonna hate you for that. Man. I'm telling you.
Well,
No, we had a guest on it, and she cooks too.
you
so-
probably know her, Christina. Her maiden name was Juroff, but it might be still her ex-married name. No, they got remarried, but she used to be Ackerman. But she works at Lake Michigan Hills as their main chef out there. She's executive chef, pretty much. And she can make anything from scratch, anything that does like whip something up perfectly, and it tastes wonderful. But she said, I just can't make ramen. She says, I overcook the noodles.
How do you do that? You need
So-
to stop trolling that lady.
But you know what? We all
Oh, it's
have
fun, though. Fun.
as just people, we all have that thing
Yeah.
we cannot do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're an artist, like you paint, you do pottery, whatever, there's that one thing you can't do. The one thing I don't like to do and that I'm not good at.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah,
Pastries.
really.
I can easily I can do it if I'm made to do it. There's no thrill in it for me. It's not like a sustainable food source for me. But I'll do it. I'm trained in it, but I'm like, don't ask me to make croissants. I will die. Yes. And
That's
I will
baking.
tell you,
That's
they're
not baking.
probably the worst ones you're gonna have.
Yeah.
It's not
Your strong.
it's not my
suit.
strong suit. It
Okay.
just isn't. You know, so
But
I
wait a minute.
understand that with what she,
Yeah, she is.
yeah, we all
Everybody
have
has
our
a weak-
stuff.
yeah,
We
yeah.
all have it,
But
even
Chinks
within
in
our
the arm,
career
yeah.
field for sure.
actually, this is going to go with my question. Actually, I just saw your list, but I'm not doing this on purpose. Is it a beef Wellington, a pastry?
It's both. So it's wrapped in pastry.
Yeah, I know. I know
Yeah.
what beef. I know
Yep.
what beef Wellington.
So you've
is.
got a beef tenderloin, and then you make a duck sal,
yeah.
which a true duck sal needs 30 minutes. I really get the moisture
Yes.
out of it. But that's going to go around the
cook-
beef.
Do you make the pastry? Or is
Not in this class.
Oh,
We
okay.
do not.
Okay.
Not in this class. It would take forever.
It
That's
does.
already a long
It
enough
does.
class. It's almost a 3-hour class.
you
Yes,
ever
it
had a
is.
beef Wellington?
Yeah.
Oh,
But we
dude.
wrap it in prosciutto. There's a lot of technique. There's a high failure rate with it.
Yes,
I
it is.
mean,
That's why Chef Ramsay pretty much perfectioned the beef Wellington,
mhm,
and it took him pretty much his lifetime
mhm.
to perfection this because
Yeah.
it is
Okay.
tough.
You can get just obsessed with trying
Yeah.
to make
Yeah.
the perfect,
I love good beef Wellington.
Yeah.
The only place I can get it around here is I physically have to ask if they have the stuff to make it at Toasties.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you might say Grand Mirror.
Charlie won't do it for me.
Mm,
That's too bad.
Charlie hasn't had a lot of the stuff to make it. I don't think he has the pastry part.
oh, yeah.
Toasties does.
Yeah.
So yeah, it all depends on if he has all the stuff to make it. Mike always says, Mike always comes out and sees, or he looks around the window by the door to see if it's me asking or somebody else, because I'm the one that usually asks for it. He gets kind of mad when I ask for it because it takes a long time to make.
It does take a long time to make. Well, and the rest is really important. If you don't let it rest and you cut into it, then all the juices come out, and you just wrecked everything you just did.
Yep.
Mhm.
I love a good beef Wellington.
Yeah. So everyone follows what I do. We eat mine as a Christmas dinner, and then I demo the side recipes, which we also eat as a Christmas dinner.
That makes sense why it's
All together.
150.
$150 a person. It's my most expensive class.
Yeah.
It is.
out here.
And we only do it at Christmas time. That's it. Yeah.
Only Christmas,
Yep.
bro.
Yeah, actually,
Wellington Wednesdays.
That's the only time you can
Stop reading that.
I
What
know.
you just told me.
I know I had to
Yeah,
read it.
another segment.
I want to see what it
You're
says.
saying it out loud. You just say, "Hey, stop talking about
No,
that." Leave
I
it over
did.
here.
I did. So, with everything, do you see any of your kids going into cooking, or
Nope.
the buck stops with you? Huh?
Buck stops with me. My goal is to have them know enough to be dangerous. If everything falls out at the bottom of their own career fields,
Something to fall back onto.
There's something to fall back onto.
Yeah.
Ooh,
My
that's a
daughter's
good
worked
idea.
with me since she was 13, since she was legally able to do a knife and serve in catering, and she can haul things like nothing I've ever seen. And she's worked in the kitchen. She's taught a few of her own classes. She's great with the kids. She's great with my pasta classes. She's a music engineer major. She couldn't be more away from what I do, but
That's totally opposite. Yeah.
it's totally opposite.
Oh, definitely.
But I mean, could she run a class by herself easily and say, these are the tools I need? This is how I need to market this class. I can do this for $75 a person. Heck yeah, she could do that. We're still trying to get my son to gain some more work ethic. He's 14.
If worst comes to worst, you can always leave some of your recipes with me.
Okay, that's a deal.
So your son is 14 and doesn't have a good work ethic.
Well, he's motivated for the things that he likes and he wants. When it's just he and I, man, oh man, that guy is on it, opening doors, pushing the cart, the whole thing. We've traveled together. He is like, step aside, here comes my mom. I mean, honestly, we've flown together. He is a gem. Jeez, oh Pete, we get home and I'm like, who are you? He's 14. He's a boy. What are you gonna do? He wants to be a pilot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wants to be a pilot. He loves. We just did our first Discovery flight a week ago.
What's a
about 2 weeks ago? You go up and you decide. It's a chance to say, I'm really interested in aviation. I'm not scared to get in a small plane. Did a little bit of groundwork with the instructor first, and he did 90% of the flying.
Wow.
Now, depending on what depends on how much they give you. He has been gearing up for this for a long time, and he did most of the flying. So we are possibly headed towards some pre-aviation things. We'll be traveling to Kalamazoo. To do that. We have an instructor and things like that. So he could end up getting his personal private license before he gets a driver's license.
Wow. Can you? You can fly a plane before 18?
No, before 16.
17.
No, really?
17.
Seriously? Wow.
I know.
Does that make you nervous?
Dude, that makes me nervous.
I was in the plane with him and I felt totally fine. It's his love. It's his dream. And we went to an air show for 5-6 days down in Florida. And we met with military. We met with aviation schools. Our goal was to is this what you want to do? We need to see what this looks like. This is when they start looking at these kids at 15 years old. They're like, you can start doing groundwork. You can start going toward this, because if this isn't what you want to do, drop it now. It's expensive.
Wow.
Find out, is this a hobby or is this a career field?
Do you think he's going to get into the Air Force?
I don't know. That's a path that he could take, and that would be paid for.
Yeah.
He could get a college education and learn how to fly.
Yeah.
My husband did 5 years in the Air Force. He was not he did not do piloting though. He did video systems, engineering kind of things, computer work and stuff like that. But he came out with a stellar education and led him into the career field he's in now. So, I mean, do I think that is great structure, and it buys you time to figure out who you want to be? 4 years.
Yeah. Also, you get to fly. He gets to do everything he wanted,
travel,
and then
grow up.
Most of the pilots actually come from, I would say,
military background.
At least the Air Force background or military background, where they already flew something this big or that big. Because if you don't do the small jets like Seth, if you're not like Seth, he does the small planes and stuff like that. But if you do the 747s, You got
commercial jet.
Yeah.
Commercial. Yeah.
commercial.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
whole big trek,
Yeah.
as we have found out. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, the studying for that. I
I
mean,
can imagine.
But still, 17 years old though.
I know.
I never even knew
I never
that.
even
Never knew
I
that.
didn't even know that.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
It's a lot of work though. And I'm like,
That's
your
scary.
regular schoolwork's going to come first because you never know.
right.
You might just go, nope, this is, I know it's scary.
It's scary because hey, buddies, want to go fly a plane with me?
Oh, I think he's got a taste of it, and he wants to do it.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's got a good taste of it.
You look.
Oh, he was as cool as a cucumber too. I was just
Was he
like,
really?
oh, geez, like no big deal. And he connected with his instructor, and I'm just sitting in the back going, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Yeah, it was so cool though. You know,
Single engine plane. He's
this
trying to
thing
put-
was built in 1970. I wasn't even
a
born.
little nervous.
That it was like,
Dude, if I looked over and I see a 17-year-old flying my plane, I'm nervous.
a little nervous. Yeah. Wow.
but you know what? I described
Can't
it.
even vote.
I can't even vote,
But you can fly a plane.
but I can do 15,000 in the air
I know.
in a Cessna. Yeah, minimum. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
man.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, if you have kids, when you watch their dream come true and you watch
Oh,
things where it's like, is this their thing? You get excited for them too.
Exactly,
You know? Oh, I know.
It's still tripping me out.
I wish
Can't vote. Can't buy a lottery ticket, but he could fly a plane.
Hey,
Yep. Honestly,
God.
it's a crazy world, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a crazy world.
I
It's
mean,
just
you can look at all the stuff that he has not done in his life, but he could fly a plane.
At least he can fly where he wants to go now.
Hasn't graduated high school yet.
Nope.
Fly a plane.
No.
Nope. You going to prom? Nah.
No,
That'd be a
I'm
great
going to
first
Mexico.
I'm gonna go get my touch and goes done.
Yeah. I'm good.
I'm going to Florida.
Props for the little guys. I'm doing the bigger stuff.
I'm flying myself to Florida and getting paid for it.
That's incredible, actually. When you think about it,
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
what I'm
he's
saying.
dedicating himself to something that's a lot of kids his age wouldn't do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or even think of doing.
Yeah. And
And-
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the time to like invest in, is this a hobby?
Damn,
is
I
this
want
a
him on the
career?
show.
Oh. Sign him up.
I want him on the show and talk about flying.
Oh, he'll talk all day long.
Damn.
Oh, I bet he loves it.
Oh,
I bet he
man.
loves it.
Oh.
So to get off him for a little bit, then you have another one that's older that
Yeah.
is in college. You said she's going for what?
So it's called MAT, Music Audio Technology. The easiest thing to say is like a music engineering degree. And so it is everything audio technical,
Where's that school at?
soundboards
Yeah,
at Western.
yeah.
West. Okay.
Yep. All the plugins, producing.
Oh, she's
Producing's
following it.
huge she is a songwriter. She sings for other people's things. She plays so many different instruments. She can hear a sound, she
produce
can
her
pick it
own.
up, she can produce her own things. She's working on putting out an album. She's got a bunch of singles
That's a
out
smart
there.
field
Wow.
to go into. there.
She has loved this since she was in 3rd grade.
Wow.
We have videos of her just trying to do off these little apps and things, producing her own stuff. It was always her field. Always her field. She's in the studio right now. I mean, in these $1 million studios they've built with this Dolby sound. I
Yeah.
mean, just like she loves her
What-
field. And it's a lot of work. It's so much work.
How many years is that? What?
It's going to be 5.
Oh, it's a 5-year
Yeah.
program.
Yeah. I mean, she's just at the grind with it. And we know she's in it for 5, as hard as she works, you
Yeah.
know, weekends are spent in the studios because you can only get in like at night. She's not at the football game. She's like in the studios getting
Right.
a recording done,
Well,
getting these
people-
projects
that-
done and collabing
like that,
with
though,
all
yeah.
these kids.
Yeah.
That's their fun.
Yeah.
They love it.
I'm sure that gives you a peace of mind that you know that your kids are dedicated to certain things in
Yeah.
their life.
And her career field is going to be so big.
Yeah.
So big.
Yeah. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
With,
Oh,
that,
yeah.
with that field.
Yeah. It really is. It really is.
And she's already writing songs and,
Yep.
and trying to produce them.
Yep.
That cuts out the middleman. If you think about
It
it.
really does.
Well,
It really does.
yeah.
The way she's learning soundboards and she's getting opportunities from her professors and she's volunteering for things and shows and plays, like all kinds of things. Hey, do you need help?
Yeah.
I know you're running this gig. Can I can I just, plugging in microphones, hooking everything up, it all matters. It all counts. So I'm super proud of her. Super proud of her.
As you should be. As you should be.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. I look at her computer. I'm like, this is like Japanese and Korean and all of it pushed. What is on this computer?
Yeah. Yeah. And think about all the technology that we have now, and the connections with social media.
Yeah.
You can do all your own stuff.
Yeah.
And like I said, cut out the middleman
Yeah.
and be your own boss.
Yeah. There's so much more to learn than people think there is.
Yeah.
Like what is a plugin? Why is a plugin $500? What are you talking about? I like learning all of this with her. This is what makes a good producer. This is what creates these sounds. And this is how you learning these things, just like I'm learning all about aviation. My kids have opened up this world to the things that they love that blow me away. That's probably happened to you as well.
Yeah.
You did the same thing.
You did the same thing.
Oh,
you did the same thing
about that.
You're a trailblazer.
I don't even think about it that way.
That's what I was thinking about.
And then following your footsteps now. You think about it.
Yeah.
They saw how hard you work.
That's true. I guess that's true. Thanks, you guys.
So
I guess
it's
that's true.
Different perspective on things, but
mom could do
at the
it.
same time, you gave them that blueprint.
Yeah.
To do things that they want to do.
Yeah.
No matter what the cost, no matter how hard you had to work for it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
And you did it for a long time, and you had to cut back so you can enjoy their life. So
yeah.
Hats off to you. I tell you that much.
Thank you.
Did a good job. That's a good job right there.
Thanks.
That's a hell of a job.
It's an everyday,
Yeah.
I mean, it's every day is a little different for them. Thank you.
You open the doors for them, especially for their minds.
Truly.
Just for the minds alone. It's just like, hey, you can do anything you want to do. Watch mom do this, and you've done it.
Yeah.
And lay down the blueprint for them to follow for the rest of their lives, and then work hard for whoever they want. So,
well, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Did she go to Western because of you?
She didn't. She got into a lot of the schools she wanted to, and I said, it's up to you. We're happy with whatever you want to choose. And she chose Western. That the program there is extremely strong. People come from all over, specifically for that program. I don't mind her being only an hour from home, and when I'm like, hey, I got the day off, can I take you to dinner and bring groceries? And
it's okay. Mine's 3 hours away.
Yeah.
It's
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee. Yeah. I was 3 hours from St. Clair, and that was not a day trip. That was you got to go home on Friday to make the most of it.
Yeah, she came home like your daughter probably did. She came home like last week. On Monday.
For fall break.
Yeah, for fall break.
Surprised you?
Yeah, actually she did. I was quite happy with it. I had a nice lunch and nice visit with her for before that, and it was really nice to see her. Thank God I had Mondays off.
What is she studying?
She's an art major.
I love that.
Yep, she actually goes to an art school in Milwaukee.
Okay.
MyAd.
Okay.
Yep.
A lot of good schools over there, especially in art, graphic design.
Oh, actually, I had good news to tell you. With my daughter, she's going to try to be a what is it? Not assistant, but what's the way?
Intern.
Yeah, thank you. Being an intern for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really cool.
Well, that'll be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she just got the first interview.
See if she can get tickets.
That's what I'm gonna try.
We'll try to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'll try to Milwaukee. Actually, she's got
take a road trip.
She got past the first round of interview, and now she's gonna went past the phone test. Now they want to see her in person. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Congrats to her.
Yeah,
she's really exciting.
If you ever walk in my house, that all her artwork's all around my whole house. Everybody thinks, did you do all this? I said, no, it looks like my daughter's room, doesn't it? Because it's all her artwork.
Shrine.
Yeah.
It's all her artwork. I mean, I don't want to put anything else up because
you frame it or just like
yeah, it's framed. Everything's framed.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's cool.
That's great.
I love her artwork.
That's how you inspire them is
everything that she got a award on and got a medal for and everything else from high school to college. Yeah.
That's really cool.
And she's a junior in college now.
Yep.
Has it been that long?
Yeah. No, sophomore.
Sophomore.
Okay, say,
yeah,
man.
sophomore.
2 years
Third
ago.
year.
Sorry, sophomore, because I was trying to think how old her boyfriend is, and because they are a year apart. So
I was going to say that she just left 2 years ago.
yeah, I know.
You've been sad ever since.
Yes, I have. Raised her since she was.
You gotta let them go out to the wild sometimes.
That's
Raised her by myself since she was in the 8th grade. So yeah,
You gotta let them go in the wild, man. Let them
I have. That's why
create their own universe.
That's why I let her anything she wants. Cutting her hair, getting piercings and tattoos.
She's doing that now.
Oh yeah, she's got her her nose pierced, her ears pierced, and 2 tattoos.
Oh, that's not bad.
But the tattoos is the old school way.
Oh, that's horrible.
That
That is
Got 2 of them.
That's a little extreme for me right now.
Got 2 of them, and
I have a sleeve tattoo. That's extreme.
but yeah, hers is the old where they.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Oh
Well,
yeah.
you know what? Tell her that thank you for the gift that she got me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Next time you see her. She got me a gift, and she didn't have to, but it was just a little thing. Yeah.
It lights up actually.
It lights up. I didn't push the button on, but yeah, she just out of kindness of her heart. It's cool.
Oh yeah, she has a great heart, great mind. She was gonna give you. She also didn't she give you that Rick and Morty?
I think James. Yeah. I think James liked this.
Yep.
That was cool. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean,
That's really sweet of her.
Yeah.
we all know kids look up to their parents and do everything trying to please them, but they don't know how much we appreciate them, what they're doing to do everything else.
It's true.
Like yours. Kudos and grats. I mean, oh my God, still flying a plane at a young age, doing music.
He's just beginning.
Beginning.
But still.
But the kid can't find his shoes most days to get in the car. Let's be honest. I mean, I'm like, oh, seriously, we're going to fly a plane, but we can't get the right shoes on. And God forbid, did your lunch make it? No, here I am driving to the school. I mean, it's all in their time.
It's all the priorities.
It's the priorities, and it's part of growing up and getting more mature. Oh,
that brings you joy and satisfaction.
It does.
You know what I mean? Just they're still being a kid. He's still being a kid.
Yep.
And the little things that he can't do and the awkwardness, it brings joy to you that he's doing something.
You got to laugh about it. You really do.
Oh, yeah.
So how do they look up? I mean, do they appreciate what you've gone through to do what you're doing now, and gave them the light that they had?
That's a good question. I think my daughter does. We're so close that I think she really went on more of this journey with me.
How old is she?
She'll be 21 in a month.
Oh, really? Yeah, because
exactly a month.
Yeah, me and my daughter were.
Yeah,
you and my daughter were about the same.
They are. They are.
My daughter reaching 21 in January.
Okay, yeah, really close. Really close.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. Oh gosh, you guys, hold on to your hat. Yeah, I mean, going from having a small business and doing these things. I was doing the culinary instruction, but I was at Perennial Accents for almost 8 years, and that was great. And then when the girls decided to sell the store, the new owner wanted to do more of the home things, and it was a good time for me to transition. I'd always wanted to do the hands-on cooking instead of just the demonstrations that we were doing there. And I started something called Culinary Kitchen Clubs, where we had groups of 10 to 15 people rotating through each other's houses, and we were bringing all the pots and pans, the ingredients, the recipe books, everything. And every group was doing something a little bit different that was tailored to what they wanted to learn. When COVID shut us down, we had 130 students rotating through each other's houses. It was exhausting.
Wow.
The setup and the tear down and the dishes and just hauling that stuff and then resanitizing was crazy amount of time. But it was great because it was like, how much do people really want to learn hands-on? And then when Deb and Rick got the market going, and I was like, you know what? I think this might be a good fit, because I tried to buy another building on Niles Avenue, the old Diet Center. And the city was like, nope, this is not a good fit for what you're doing. And I eventually conceded that, yes, you're right. I am wrong. There's a lot of code I didn't know at the time. That was a huge learning curve I went through, and not a happy one on my part, but I learned a lot. And so I went to them again. I said, I'm back. I want to go into the market. And so they worked with me to make me an accessory so that it fit the D district being downtown. And that was 215 square feet. And we were coming out of a global pandemic. And I thought, oh my goodness, what is going to happen here? Like, this is either going to make it or it's going to break it. And I had almost $100,000 into that 215 square feet. I mean, it was crazy to try to get that going.
Where were you in the market? I was just there today. I had lunch there.
I was where the wine shop expanded into.
Okay, yeah.
I had that whole space. She knocked down that wall. So I was right there. And then where New LaRue was, I was situated right there in the middle of them. And it took off like gangbusters. So my dream was always to do the hands-on, to really teach people how to cook in a permanent space. And so to watch my kids going from the personal chefing and doing all these little things and all of this to really knowing this is what she always wanted. But then to do this expansion into almost 1,500 square feet was a huge undertaking to move out from underneath, go through all the stuff with the city again, double time, triple time, really. And to open those doors was a whole nother thing. And I'm about to do 1,000 square feet again, adding on in 2 months. I'm going to take on even more. And that will be only the kids' cooking school. So I'm going to expand again, and we're really going to go gangbusters with just the kids. So to watch all of this, but to really go into the hands-on, I would walk home on cloud 9. I would say to my husband, he said, how was class? I'm like, it is way more than I ever dreamed it was going to be. People are they can't believe that they're cooking with strangers and making new friends and sharing meals together. And because at first, the first couple of months, people were crying. I barely came out of a class. Somebody wasn't in tears because they couldn't believe we were together again. First of all, some people don't have masks and they're together. That whole part of it, but to be a part of community again and to make friends with somebody that wasn't, somebody we're related to, and to talk and have conversation and then share a meal together. It's a bigger aspect than you realize it is. And fast forward over 4 years, it's still the same feeling. We're doing dishes and I hear everybody at the dining room table sitting there sharing. They're like, sharing stories. Complete strangers. They come in from all over. People come in from all over and share 2 hours of cooking and then have this meal. And I hear what they're saying. They're sharing pictures and phone numbers, and
it brings joy to your heart.
It is so much more than I ever imagined.
That's amazing.
Don't get me wrong. It comes with its challenges.
I can imagine.
There are days I'm like, holy cow. I feel like I'm just a customer service person, but at the end of the day, like, I can't believe we get to do this. So to watch that, to answer your question, I hope there's a huge takeaway with what they've seen and what they've learned, to just keep going, push those dreams. And
Top of the hour.
All right, guys. We're at the top of the hour. Third Eye Truth Theorem podcast, episode 129. We are at the top of the hour. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification button for any more content that we have come out every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. So Joe can pour his wine.
Top of the hour.
Top of the hour.
Top of the hour.
Every hour, have a glass. You're lucky I don't bring 2 bottles.
That's not a glass, it's a mug.
That's a glass. It's still made out of. Good
luck to Joe. Glass. All right, guys. I'm James Gill, your host. This is Joe Hill, co-host, and we have Tara Newman in the house.
Good job.
I did it right.
You got it. You got it.
Right this time, all right, so
we're back in hour 2.
Yep. So to go with the second half of this now, my question is, you went from being in the market to where are you now, so people know what you are at? And is it yours or is it somebody with Are you tagged with somebody, or is
I'm
it
not tagged with somebody.
so
That's a
it's
good
all
question
physically
because it
yours?
almost looks like I am. So we moved over to 606 Ship Street, where the old waterfront framing used to be. They were there for 26 years,
Yeah, they were.
right behind where Golden Brown Bakery is. So I have about 3/4 of that street. Next to me is the Heritage Museum, which they moved out of. They were your
That's
neighbors
where
down here.
Heritage Museum was?
Well, they are
I never knew that.
moving things. It's more of their pop-up. They're cataloging and moving things, as I understand.
Huh.
But they've got a beautiful old boat that's in there, and then lots of pictures and things like that. But their lease is up January 1st, and I will take over that space. And we knew that transition was going to happen
Yeah.
for over a year. I knew they'd be there a year. They knew I'd come in. The way that we did the build out said so. But what I did inside of the culinary cottage was I built in a space for cottage bakers to sell retail. We have all these people on the bluff that, and do markets. They sell all over. All these micro bakers that do artisan things like gluten-free breads and sourdough and cupcakes. All these talented people. They
Yeah,
don't have a
actually.
place to go. So I built a space in the space for them to be able to sell.
Oh, that's
And they
nice.
all have their time that they get to come and sell. So I built a website that's separate just for them. So people can follow them. And
She took my idea.
Emily, who is my gluten-free baker, she's I would say she's an anchor for us. She's known as the pie lady around the county, a couple counties
yeah.
wide. Yeah. Yep. And she's
Farmers
crosses over
markets.
as an instructor, but she's there every Thursday, 7:00 in the morning. People are coming in, getting all their stuff. And I've got Chase with Lulu's. We've got a sourdough girl. We've got people all the time. If somebody wants to do a pop-up and they just want to sell cookies, we have the space for them to do that. So it was a way to even build more community. We've got this big kitchen. We're not cooking and teaching all the time. We should use it for something else. So that exists right inside the kitchen.
You said they rent the space, or do you just let them come in and cook?
They have to buy their licensing. They have to be able to cook out of their house, and then they can sell retail out of my kitchen.
So they're not really cooking in your kitchen.
Nope. They're just selling.
They're just selling it.
They're just selling.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
got you.
Yep. So people are walking by, and we have a retail space. So we're not always closed.
Oh, I thought
We've
you were
got
always
people want to buy
closed.
something,
Yeah.
have a cup of coffee, sit down at the dining room table. We're not using it.
Damn, I
Come
thought
in
you
and
guys were always
enjoy.
closed, because I walk by there all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah, I go for my walks, and I walk by the old people, wave at them. I do, and then I go all the way down, and I usually grab myself a soda, and then I walk back by and walk up and down each side of the streets, and I walk by the old people again and wave at them, and then I go home.
Hasn't walked distance from your house, is it? Is it?
It's 9. Yeah, actually, Ship
Yeah.
Street is,
Yeah.
because the Wickham. I
Yeah.
live right on the beach, so that's about 9 blocks. I probably walk about 8 blocks.
It's a good walk.
Yeah.
That's a very productive day for you.
That's what I did today. But I went to the market instead and had
Now,
breakfast.
I haven't been to the market in a while, so
Oh, it's not in the market.
it's not
No, this is on Ship Street.
okay.
This is on Ship Street. So Ship Street is the same road as the Wickham.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So where, I don't know if you've been there past it. Where actually perfect. So here is Silver Beach Hotel.
Yeah.
That road right there.
Mhm. Right there by the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
She's on this side where the framing and it used to be an old cardio boxing type stuff
Okay.
inside there.
Shala.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then if you keep on driving towards Wickham, it's the end of the one-way street.
Okay.
So she's on the same
Gotcha.
block as the
Gotcha.
one-way as the end block, but around the corner.
Okay. Got it now.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it now.
I had to help him. That's okay.
Thank
And
you.
give me a
Thank you.
visualization of
Yeah.
what's
Thank
going
you.
on.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Joe.
Yeah.
But I'm more landmark where you get a couple landmarks, then you might focus on where that's at. But yeah, I didn't know you can just walk in there and buy something that someone else has made, and then eat at the table. Because yes, if you go by there, it's cool. I mean, I go by there sometimes at night when I'm just riding my scooter and I'm going along, and all of a sudden I see people cooking, and then, or I didn't know you eat the food on top of it.
You do. You don't see all those people sitting at the dining room.
I do
table?
see people at
So
dining
those
room, but
chandeliers, that whole place is lit up. You can see it
it's
from
beautiful
blocks away
inside.
coming over the bridge.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I think we had too many lights.
It's beautiful on that inside though. Was that your design?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I have zero design.
It's awesome how you laid that out where
It's
those
square. I was like, let's
put lights here, put lights there, and
no, because the big open window, you could
yeah.
see everything when you walk by.
Yeah.
Everything. It's nice layout.
Yeah, you can see everybody doing everything.
yeah.
It makes me want to go in there and cook.
So what's the different types of foods that you would have there, or people there are selling things?
So most of it's all baked. It's all baked things.
Baking.
Yeah, because they're under the cottage law. And so we've got.
Wait, so people know, what is the cottage law?
So the cottage law was created to allow people who were losing their jobs during the recession. The state of Michigan created this for them to take talent that they might have and be able to still have an income. Now, you can't go over $25,000 a year with a cottage law, but it allows somebody has a talent for maybe cupcakes to be able to bake out of their home without going through all the health department licensing. They have some, but not a ton. Most of it lies within their packaging. Being able to disclose, it has to have the address, the name of the business, all the ingredients that were put into it, and you also have to have a phone number on there. Some of those people have serve safe training. Some of them have a lot more licensing and training, just depends on who it is, but it allows them to sell what their talent is in making. And, it's all of these people that you see at markets, farmers markets, these artisan markets that are around. So I have a sourdough girl that's there on Fridays. She used to be down here on the bluff, loafing around with Brittany. She does only organic. She'll do cookies and waffles and all kinds of things. Lulu's is there twice. Lulu's. Chase. I love Chase. Yeah. He is decadent. He is cupcakes and sweet rolls, and he's known for his Chex Mix, all his crazy varieties.
I've had his cupcakes. Do you ever go to farmers markets?
I haven't been in a while.
Okay, I can tell. I can tell.
I'm like, well, what do you mean you can tell?
Because we name half the stuff. Everybody would probably say, yes, I've had them, because they go to the farmers market. Yeah. Try it.
Let me see that list. I was going to go through that.
Go ahead.
You stop me. Don't say anything. Now, like I said, you have so many different classes.
Yeah. So we have different chefs that come in that are very specific to what they do.
Okay.
So like Jeannie, for instance, Jeannie just does cookies. Like, she's really good at cookies and teaching people how to decorate. Maddie's another one. They teach completely different. Jeannie also does cupcake things with the kids and different, just some different sweets and things she's really good at. Yeah. And then we've got sourdough classes. And then Emily, who does our gluten-free at the retail, she also crosses over as an instructor. So she's teaching people how to make bread and how to make cinnamon rolls, pasta, angel food cake. She has a sweet one coming up where it's pies, cookies, and cupcakes all in one class. Gluten-free baking is not easy. And she is great. People who don't get that luxury of having sweets like this get to learn safely how to incorporate that back in, or if they're just cooking for someone else, to learn how to make that safe for them again.
Do you have a question, or can I ask mine?
Go ahead.
I'll let you look at that.
I was letting myself formulate a question.
Yeah, you formulate your question. So everybody that goes into kind of cooking, half and half. So which half are you? You never really got a degree or anything from a culinary school.
I've been to culinary school.
Oh, you have?
I have been to culinary
Which
school.
one?
So I trained under Loretta Pagatini out in Cleveland. I've also done food science through the University of Nebraska.
Nice.
Yes, I've gone to Chicago. I've done a lot of different things. I never finished a full culinary degree. because my business took off so quickly.
Yeah.
Do I still go back? Yes, I do. I just spent a lot of time in February back and just brushing up, retraining on some things. Yeah. There's always more to learn. You cannot arrogantly think you cannot be taught.
No.
Yeah.
The reason I was going with that, because a lot of people that own a business never been to a culinary school, but they make good food because
absolutely
they were hands-on.
Yep.
Starting like Bobby Flay. Bobby Flay never went to culinary. He started as a dishwasher.
Yep.
And went from a dishwasher to everything else. And now look at him.
I know.
So you can't say no one can make good food. It's all hands on.
It's always changing, though.
Yeah.
It's always
changing.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to refresh yourself on certain things. I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
And in order to do that, you have to be able to have an open mind to be able to be taught something different.
Yeah.
Or learn something different.
Right. So what's a little different from what I do to say restaurants, like say somebody like Bobby Flay, is they're creating for restaurants, they're creating things, whereas I'm training at the basics of a level to build confidence. So I'm always retraining myself, always looking at technique, always making sure that I'm passing on information that is relevant and true to our students so that they build that confidence to keep going no matter where that takes them.
Damn, I might need that.
Because going, you can throw all kinds of things together and test recipes and spices and things like that. If you're running a restaurant, no one's going to care. They don't know. That's your technique. That's your thing. But when you're trying to inspire others to cook, it's a totally different thing. Yeah. Oh, it's just big. The culinary world's huge.
I mean, I've been through businesses. Like I was a sous chef. I was just prepping food and stuff like that. So probably my skills was not up to par anymore. Probably it's totally changed to where things got to be at now. But I understand where things are always revolving, and revolution is going up higher, another step on the ring of the ladder. And to improvise for what everybody else is doing, you're teaching a whole new level of people, like you said, confidence. They can still do it their way.
Yeah.
But you're building confidence that they can cook.
Yeah. With restaurants, I feel like the competition to succeed, to be the top restaurant, because we have social media now. We have all these Instagrammers that can make or break your business. I mean, the pressure to be a restaurant chef couldn't be higher.
Yeah.
And more intense. I'm so glad that is a part of the industry I'm not a part of anymore. No, I feel for them. You're just vying for that customer all the time.
Now, out of these, I think it's 26 classes on here?
Yeah, and I deleted a few because they're so full.
Oh, I was going to say, that's a lot. So how many do you actually take part in?
I would say the majority of those.
Majority, okay.
I don't do the baking ones.
Yeah.
I could do, but I don't. The other girls do those. Yeah.
That's like I said, that's amazing.
It's a lot of classes.
I can see that. Yeah. It takes a lot. Well, your kids are older now too, so it doesn't take a lot away from them. And you have your daughter in college and things of that nature. I'm really interested in that ravioli class.
All right, you're talking about the ravioli class.
No, I looked at it. I was like, man, I don't know how to make handmade ravioli at all. And I'm sure it does take a little patience with it.
A little bit.
Do you make your own dough?
Yeah.
So you make your own dough right then and there, and you're doing your own stuffing.
Oh, yeah. And then we've got sides too.
And the whole fork process pushing down. How many raviolis do you make?
Typically, the recipe that I teach with this one is about 12 to 16.
Wow. Yes.
About an inch.
Yeah, they're about a tablespoon of filling each. Yeah. But we make our dough, and while the dough's resting, I send you off to do your sauce or do a second recipe. So we always do a salad. We always do dessert. I'm a full menu person.
Yeah.
And then once it's rested, we bring you back and we cut and roll it. Show you how to really make perfect sheets that are really
thick,
nice, and rectangular, so we don't have waste.
And not only that, you jump all over the world with different like Greek Mediterranean. You have what else?
Thai.
Thai,
Thai's
yeah,
our second
Thai,
most popular class.
Really?
Italian,
Mhm.
I wouldn't expect Thai to be popular.
the Oktoberfest hands-on full menu.
Yep.
Thai, really?
Thai.
Yeah,
Second?
Thai.
I
Second?
yes, it's really closing in on pasta. Well, here's the thing about Thai is a lot of people when they go out, unless you're a really adventurous eater, they gravitate to the same things. They're not sure about the others. So when you come into the class, this particular class, you're learning a lot of main dishes. It's not an appetizer through dessert. This one is all mains,
dishes,
and it's like 7 of them. So you're learning a Thai poached cod, you're learning Thai basil beef, you're learning spring rolls, you're learning shrimp fried rice. There is so much you're learning with this one that there's a big takeaway, and you're trying all of these. It's low liability. You paid for the class, you got to learn something, but you're trying 7 different recipes. You know what that would cost you at a restaurant?
Yes.
So this class fills like crazy. I'm at 18 students tomorrow night on this class.
Yeah.
I maybe, we're
Hands-on, right?
it's all hands on. Yeah.
With the classes, I was gonna ask that. So what's the most you can have in a class?
It depends on the class. That's a good question. It depends if you're at a station or if we're transitioning the kitchen. So like tomorrow night's class, no one's going to be moving. They will come in, they'll go to their recipe that they'll be working on. And so they won't have a transition until they go to the dinner table. With our pasta classes, you come in, we do the pasta, then you go to your second recipe, you come back to have to finish your pasta. So we have to change you twice. That's a lot of work on us, and that's a lot of movement in the kitchen to different stations.
So all these classes here, what time do you start?
Typically, we start, if it's an evening class, at 6. It's 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
And they got a 1 p.m. Classes too, as far as that goes. Another question: How difficult is it to make French dishes?
The French dishes?
Yeah.
People underestimate how good French cooking is.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's just a little bit of technique, and it's the right ingredients to bring it together. That's why I like to teach it. There's a simplicity in very good ingredients that.
And could you name like some dishes that will come off of that French?
So like let's say a palmzana.
I don't think I ever had anything from
So
a French cuisine.
Yeah. Maybe a beef bourguignon you've had?
Yeah. Beef bourguignon.
Yep.
That's the only one I have. Or escargot.
Creme brulee.
Yeah.
Yeah. They love when I hand a torch and you get to play with fire a little bit. I mean, that's a lot of fun after you've been cooking all night. Yeah.
I did that at the bistro.
Oh, so you're a sous chef, so you know.
I did that stuff there.
Yeah, escargot. I don't know if I can handle that. All right, I know what that is. I just don't think I can handle that part. Yeah.
You don't want to try snails?
No, I'll pass.
Snail.
I'll pass. Yeah, I know the French have I don't know, maybe an exquisite palate for different foods and things of that nature.
It's a little bit in the sauces. It's a little bit in the way that vegetables are cooked. It's a lot in the way that things are cooked. It's not that it's hard, and it's not even expensive. It's just in the methodology of how things are cooked.
Well, he's looking at that. I'm very intrigued about your whole thing right here. With all this stuff going on, what kind of cuisine would you wish you could put on there that's not on there?
I need more pastry chefs.
Really?
I had somebody, I would love to have a little bit more technique to offer our students. And I had somebody for a while, and she ended up with an internship at Disney.
Wow.
And it was like a full 2 years, and she's just finishing. Yeah. She's like, some days I'm sweeping floors, and other times I'm building a 7-tier cake for the Cinderella Castle.
Did they ask her to come down?
She applied and she said a 10% chance of getting it.
It's pretty big down there.
She was 50 years old when she got it. Huge. She had to leave everything, and including an award-winning bakery that she was running with her sister in Elkhart. Really? But it was her lifelong dream. And she taught my kitchen for a winter, and students loved her. I loved having her in there. And I'm like, when are you coming back? She was so great. I would love to have more pastries to offer. our students, just a little bit more upscale baking. I'm looking for the right person to do it. Sometimes if I get a little out there on the menus, people, we do pot stickers and we make our own wrappers, things like that.
Pot stickers.
I have an Indonesian chef that's local that she comes in and teaches those because it's her family recipes and I'm her dishwasher.
Wait a minute. It's
And I
her
love every
wait a
minute
minute,
of it.
it's her family recipes. So
And
you're
she
eating
teaches-
someone else's recipes that's from generation and generation.
Yes, including the hot chili oil she teaches you how to make,
That'd be kinda
the
cool.
egg tart, the cucumber salad, the filling, even the wrappers. We don't buy store-bought wrappers. She teaches even how to make the wrappers, how to fill them, how to do all the little crimping, and she'll teach a couple of
That's a
different
hard
ways.
thing to use.
It is, and it's
They
a
break
long
easily.
night. And it's a long night,
Yeah.
but students love it, and we do. I mean, I love just being her dishwasher. I'm like, you come in and teach, I'll do dishes. I just love being in the kitchen with her
You
too.
ever use one of those the wraps to wrap some of the stuff up? Like it's not sushi wrap, but it's that thin.
Like a rice paper?
Yeah, rice
rice
paper.
paper.
Yep.
That
No,
is
I haven't.
hard to use.
No, I haven't. But
'Cause-
I've heard about it though.
Because if you fill it too much, it's gonna rip
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's like tissue paper.
We
Best
do.
best
Yeah.
way to explain it. It's like tissue paper where you're putting something in tissue paper and you're trying to wrap it nice and little tight. It's gonna rip no matter what. No matter what. I can't even do that. I would never be able to do that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these classes are very intriguing.
So we have there's a class that I run that I usually only do as a fundraiser, but I'm going to put it back out there again. It's an African class. And so we have recipes from South Africa, from Morocco.
Yeah.
We do a lot of different cuisine from just all over Africa. And it is just people think they're foodies. And I'm like, okay, then come in and take this class. So different, so aromatic.
How do you find that?
How
Do you find the recipes for that?
So those particular recipes, interestingly enough, a couple of them I researched as just very old traditional recipes. But this particular menu started when my really good friend and her family went to Africa, and they paid for an experience with a chef at a resort that they were staying. And he gave them the recipes to give to me to recreate back here in the States. We do a partnership with Lakeshore Educational Fundraising, the LEF, for their sports program. And we did some theme nights and we used some of those recipes to create a really great theme. And then I've just kind of cultivated from that point and then did a lot more research, brought in some other things that I thought were a little more palatable for not everybody wants to do oxtail. I get that.
Right.
That shit's
Things
good,
that
though.
it is, but
You gotta smear. You gotta slow cook.
it is. And the timing's another thing, but developing a menu that gives people a really big experience with all these different flavors.
Do you ever cook anything beforehand, just a little bit for the classes?
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Okay.
Sometimes I do. And some of the classes, a lot of them, they run all different. Sometimes you're just focusing on one thing.
Yeah.
Some of the dishes have been made for you, like the ravioli. Some of that's already made just because our side dishes, I really want to focus on just the technique of the ravioli.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there any interest in like a Jamaican cuisine? Like
There kind of is.
I would love that.
or
Yeah. Yeah, so we did all summer I ran a Southern fair, which was all old Southern recipes
Ooh,
using bourbon and
Ooh, wow,
yeah.
you really use an open flame with people that don't know how to cook?
I'm the one who's like lighting things on fire. I'm like,
Okay.
okay, like a crepe Suzette.
And I was
Yeah.
gonna say because you
I'm
put
okay
that
with
bourbon in it.
yeah. Beer fest menu. Like I'll take out a lot of different cuisines. I'd love to do a Mardi Gras where we could do a jambalaya and things like that. It always crosses into something.
a Creole type
Yeah.
that would be great.
Well, that's why.
Man,
So this menu doesn't show what we've already got for the new year. So we have a fire and ice menu where some of them are like really spicy,
Yeah.
but other things are like
Sign
an ice.
me up.
like more of an iced down like menu. It just kind of splits it in half. Yeah. And that, I'm always trying to create menus that coincide with what's going on around town. So when the beer fest is going on, I'm running a beer fest type of thing. Chili fest is going on, or the chili night. We're doing vegan. You can't even tell the difference. Yeah. And then the ice festival, that's where the ice menu came from. We're always customizing menus that go along with what St. Joe's doing.
Right.
Because not everybody wants to do all those things, but they do want to be a part of it. All right. Well, we have another option for you then.
Definitely.
You know, you got on here made in ravioli farmers twice.
No.
Well, that's okay though. You read it twice.
No, you have it on here twice. It's the same thing on both. I thought it was a different time or a different date, but it's the same date. So you know.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you know.
Thanks.
I didn't know if you keep this and pass this out. So
that one, no, that's one that has a lot of those have dropped off or they're full.
Okay.
And I've deleted a bunch of them off of there just so the ones that we do pass out. Well, what I don't want to do is frustrate people and give them a flyer where all those classes are full. That's not a lot of fun.
And it's actually after October 29th, it goes back to October 28th. Then
so that QR code, you can just
you can QR code,
yeah,
and then it'll go right to the website. You go right to classes, and they go right in order by date. Okay. And then it says the description, the cost, who the instructor is. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really
does it have there with who instructor is?
Right on the back. You use QR code.
Okay. Then you can replace one of these because it has something on the October another date. Since you only had 26 on here, you can add one more now.
So what's funny is every class you see on here, we usually have 2 or 3 privates around those.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of private classes that
What's a private class?
A private class would be
I know what private means, but
so like companies that want to come in and do team building, or they just want to have a dinner. Our town is known for getting having conferences here. Eli Lilly was just here. They had an Airbnb in the area, and then they were like, we don't want to go to a restaurant. They brought them in and they cooked in the kitchen. Yeah. I have a lot of electrical companies, doctors, lots of dentist offices come in. I have a dermatology office that just booked today. And then sometimes it's just groups of friends. Sometimes it's family.
Do you cook for them, or they cook?
They cook. I help them design a menu that's fit for their group. And then we have it all set up and they come in. Now, sometimes we'll have some things. So I had a family come in last week and I made the dessert because she didn't want to do time on dessert. She wanted her adult children to learn how to cook a little bit more. And so I had all these different main dishes that I pulled from a bunch of different menus just based on our conversations. But then I had made dessert. They got the recipes to everything that they ate. Yeah. So, yeah.
How much does that cost?
It depends on the menu.
Depends on the menu.
Yeah. We're, during the week.
Not by people, but by menu.
We have to do the kitchen for a certain amount. And then I look at the cost factor. So during the week, like Monday through Thursday, it's $600 for the kitchen. That does allow you to mostly pick your menu. Now, if you get a little outside, I'll be like, you went over a little bit. It's like another $10 a person. Weekends is $800. Yeah. But if you got 10 people, like I've got a group of people there's always groups of friends coming in. Like I get these groups from Elkhart and the bachelorette parties. Oh my gosh, the bachelorette parties nonstop.
That's
really?
Nonstop. The kitchen's always full.
That'd be kind of cool to do.
Yeah.
We just did one Saturday night. So they had 14 people. They had no problem meeting an $800 minimum. I mean,
and
doing
that's just for the group.
And that's for the group.
Right.
So yeah.
If you divvy that up with,
I'm just
that's not that much.
I'm just thinking about the bachelorette party. We cook at home. I don't want to keep on cooking. I want to do wine tasting.
Yeah, but that's cool to have a group setting.
Yeah.
Where you can learn something.
They're here for a couple
They're
days.
They're learning something.
And
yeah.
then they eat it afterwards.
And then they eat it afterwards. They didn't have to go and sit at a restaurant that was loud. Talk to only the people right here and here. Yeah. They have a blast. They're taking pictures. They're they bring in all their fun stuff. I mean, they have a lot of fun.
So So if me and him went to a thing, are we eating our own food that we cooked, or am I trying his and he's trying mine?
Both.
Is it
Yep.
everybody's trying everybody there?
That depends on the class. So sometimes
So,
everybody's like
say
the Thai.
ravioli.
Nope, that's going to be yours.
Okay.
That's going to be yours.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know. I say if we did the ravioli class,
Yep.
I know you want to.
Yeah, I want to give that.
I mean, if we did that, would we try everybody else's or try our own?
You're going to try your own because everyone's doing the same thing.
Isn't that gonna taste the same?
Oh, the
Not every
pasta making
time.
class. I want to get.
I know.
Wait,
But
pasta.
not everybody is going to be tasting the same
Yeah.
sauce. I mean, everybody might forget to add a certain thing and think, why do it taste different than mine?
Not if I'm watching them.
Ooh. Wow, look at that. That's the mom hawk coming out here.
No.
That's the eyes.
Yeah.
You're missing something.
Yeah.
Do you go around and taste everybody's thing?
No, not usually. Only if I'm suspicious. If something has maybe not been going well at a station,
Yeah.
I'll say, hey, have you tasted? I'll ask if they've tasted it first. And what did you think? Did it need more salt? Was it too sweet? And I'll look through the recipe. And a lot of times I can look and see, I can tell.
Right.
There's ingredients that are still sitting there. Number one, like, why isn't that onion in there? That was the first thing that was supposed to go. Hey, so is this an extra onion? Did you put onion in? And
I would have said no.
they'll go, oh no.
I would say no because I'm allergic to onions, so I would say no.
And sometimes I go around and taste, and I can, I can
You
tell.
better not do any certain classes.
I know.
There's going to be some onion in there.
Well, I can eat a cooked onion. It's once the acid is out of the onion, I can cook it. I can eat it. It's
just raw.
I can't eat it raw.
Oh, well, we're not talking about raw.
Yeah.
It's a little weird about onions, but is there any requests for different classes? Like say for instance, like I already said, Jamaican. What about there's one I was on the tip of my tongue here. Oh crap, can't think of it.
I got one for you. I'm shocked you didn't go with a theme on there. I didn't see one, but a lot of people don't like it. Like October. What's on your Oktoberfest one? I should ask that menu.
So
first.
that one, we do a beer cheese soup.
Okay.
We also do pretzels, homemade Bavarian pretzels.
Ooh.
So we do have to do the dough on that one. We have to let it
Wow.
rise.
Yeah.
That one gets a little bit tricky.
Raise
We
it up.
do a sausage Brussels sprout hash.
Ooh,
So
You
yeah,
lost those
we're
Brussels
cut
sprouts.
love Brussels sprouts.
do too.
Ugh.
It's got apple in it.
Oh man.
Yeah, caraway. That's a good. We do a German potato salad.
Yeah.
A warm German potato salad, when done right, is so
Warm potato
good.
salad's my
So good. People forget
Yeah.
how much they love it. They're
Yeah.
scraping the bottom trying to fight over it. What else do we do in that one?
You don't do the thing I was wondering if you did on that menu was sauerkraut or anything like a sausage.
The hash we do with the sausage. Some things take too long.
That's true.
Yeah.
How long do you they're
Like 2 or
for?
3 hour class,
Always
right?
try
3
to do. We always try to do at least an hour to an hour and 15 minutes of cooking.
Okay. Then,
Yep.
then the rest.
And then
time
the rest
eating.
is eating. Yep.
Okay.
That's kind of cool. At least you narrow it down the menu down to
Mhm.
a certain time of prepping, cooking. And
I
everything.
love all
Yep.
the ideas though that you have on
It
there.
is.
different classes. you
yep.
have.
The question I had about the only thing about that would be more. I might have more later on, but the age group. If I want to do the decorating cookies and
Yeah.
stuff like that, I saw the age group is from kids to and up. But do you really have more kids in those classes?
So some of them are kids specific,
yeah,
and it'll say kids Halloween, like the one says kids Halloween.
Yeah.
Some of them
I saw the
are.
decorating cookies. And
We get and because our kitchen's so big, we kind of separate them anyway. I would say no, because if you are a kid, you have to come with an adult. You have to meet a
Okay.
certain
Yeah.
so
requirement.
they just can't drop your kid off for a day.
No, and
Oh.
it
for a couple
says
hours.
we are not babysitters. You cannot drop and go. This is not a drop and
Well,
go.
Not drop and go.
Way to make that
All
clear.
it took was one time.
Oh, did it?
Oh yeah. And actually it was kind of crazy. I ran into at a school event today, I ran into a mom who was like, hey, I took this cookie class last year with one of your chefs. Wow, was that something? I said, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Had these out of town parents drop a grandma who couldn't even get out of the car, and very young children, very young,
They're with
left
an adult.
them for the day.
For the day.
For the day, didn't even come back and get them for a long time. And my poor girl, she was like, I
gotta go.
I can imagine.
You know, sometimes things happen.
So
Things happen.
I just thought of this question. So for the bachelorette party type stuff, can they bring their own alcohol, or
They can.
So you can bring alcohol if you want
can.
to. It's.
Yep. We don't allow you to drink it while you're cooking, though. If you are going to handle a knife.
Okay. So it's only at dinner.
Yeah.
It's only at dinner.
Very smart.
We give them glasses. And,
okay.
Yep. And that falls under the prosecutor. So state of Michigan says I don't need to pull the liquor license. It does fall under my insurance. So I'm covered.
More BYOB.
People sign in. You are responsible for 24 hours before and after.
Waiver.
Yep, everything you've eaten, everything you've drank, because I don't know, you're going to go eat raw oysters after you leave. I don't know if you had them for lunch and then you come in and do a pasta class and you get sick. It's not my pasta you made. It's probably something else. So everyone just signs a waiver when they come in.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's very
I
smart.
didn't think about asking about a waiver.
Yep.
I think about that.
Yep.
Because actually, Martin's.
Yeah.
Out in Stevensville, my daughter, when she was like maybe 9 or 10 or something like that, she did a cooking class for her birthday. Because her birthday's in January. So her birthday's January 4th. You can't really do shit in January 4th because people are surviving from Christmas. It's cold out. It's snowing. You can't really do a lot of parties. Like she always wants to do a beach party. What?
Oh, you can't do that.
You can't really do a lot of beach party, a lot of stuff
unless
outside.
You bring your own sand inside of the building. But.
You can't do a lot of stuff outside. So I had to think of ideas for her parties when she was younger. So we went to like Power Motion. We did one of those birthdays where she did gymnastics, and I had a blast. But
you doing cartwheels?
Dude, I was jumping on a trampoline, jumping on the foam. But then she said, "I'd like to do a cooking class." I went, "Oh, that's different. Hell yeah! Where are we gonna do that?" So I looked it up. Martin's did one. So you're in the same type of boat. We're doing these parties over here. Yeah. Now they can go over here and they have a bigger area, have a nice area, and sit down and eat your shit.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. So that's why we're expanding.
Yeah.
Just to do the kids' part. So the kids have their own cooking school instead of us resetting, because all of our tables, everything is mobile because we're American Disability Act compliant too. But with the kids' school, everything stays. We don't have to move and transition, and it's easier to say yes, and we can run both schools at the same time. We get that conflict quite a bit. I'm running into it right now. Same thing of what you're saying.
Okay.
Can I come in for a birthday party? I'm sorry, we already have Maddie teaching a cookie class, or Jeannie's got cupcakes, or we've got a bachelorette party coming in. If the other side was open,
sky the limit.
Sky's the limit.
Wow.
And it's their kitchen. It's all the kids' stuff, their aprons, their books, their cubbies, their everything.
So much more with kids than anything.
I know.
From making the home little pizzas.
Oh, and they're great in the kitchen. They are so good.
Yeah.
They really are. They have no fear.
No,
they don't have that fear, and they're not embarrassed. They're just like, okay, I got this.
Probably the one thing I do remember when I was cooking in like home ec and back in 7th grade was I still make to this day the same recipe that I remember from middle school.
What's that?
Is my homemade biscuits and cinnamon biscuits.
Our first one was French toast in home ec.
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah,
you made that?
Yeah,
I was making that way early, but
Oh, of course, but I'm saying that's what the curriculum was all about.
No. Homemade biscuits.
French toast. We did all kinds of stuff though.
Homemade cinnamon biscuits.
Made omelets and things of that nature.
You made omelets in home ec?
Yeah.
What grade?
7th.
7th? Really? Shit, we didn't make that at all.
Oh, that was great.
That's the first thing. One of the first things I teach in our kids' classes is how to do eggs.
Yeah.
You can live on eggs because it's protein.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What do you teach them?
What do I teach them?
Yeah.
We teach a lot. We teach them scrambled first.
Yeah, yeah.
And you'd be surprised. A lot of kids have no idea their parents don't want them making a mess in the kitchen.
Exactly.
The mess is the biggest holdback. It really is.
That goes back to
it discourages them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't want to be in the kitchen if they can't. Make a mess at least.
Yeah.
Or not worry about making a mess.
Yeah.
How is making eggs a mess though?
Well,
They don't know
shell-
how to crack them right first.
Exactly.
Oh,
Number one thing right there.
I guess I didn't think about that part.
Eggshells could fall inside.
Eggshells,
The whole 9 yards.
Well, if you do it right, you get no
the whole
eggshells.
thing.
Of
Well, and then it's a
course.
way to say, okay, what if, do you like any vegetables? Well, have you ever had them in eggs? Like you could just go from there.
Cheese.
I had
uh,
vanilla.
Things of that nature.
Yeah.
Pinch of vanilla.
I really want to get to this Greek Mediterranean thing. I'm had a few Mediterranean dishes, but
I love that class.
just
You're really geeked about these classes.
oh yeah,
Look
dude.
at you. Look at you.
I want to get into it, man.
Look at you.
I can see myself getting to at least 4 or 5 of them already,
I could do 5.
and then that would be great. Especially like I said, the pasta thing. Learning how to make pasta is my big thing.
Yeah.
So
I'm shocked you don't want to make your own dough. I am.
I don't have the patience, I guess.
You will be more patient than you think. It's faster than you think.
Yeah.
And it's successful. The way I teach is very successful.
And that's
Really?
I think that's the thing right there.
Is there a quicker way to make pasta?
It's
Or
not
just-
a quicker thing. It's it's an easier thing.
Yeah, an easier way than me. And
Yeah.
I do a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube channels to learn how to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I just like, okay, all right, it's not working out the way I thought it would. So if I would learn from somebody that has done it over and over again
Yeah.
and taught people how to do it instead of watching it and trying to rewind and
Yeah.
and see how
I
they did.
get
Did I
it.
miss
Oh,
something?
I
Or-
get you
you know what I
now.
mean?
Yeah.
I'm
It's like when I'm
always
trying to fix things.
subconsciously, I'm always thinking like, hey, did I miss something or did I do it the wrong way? And
Yeah.
and the more I think about it, the more I question myself. I did something wrong.
So to go
yeah.
with his ravioli type thing, is the dough already made a little
Nope.
bit? So
Nope. You
You're-
have to
you're-
totally make the dough.
you're totally making it in the machine and
You're making it by hand.
Damn,
Oh,
get your hands dirty, Joe.
oh no, I love making
Yes.
pasta.
So here's the
I only
difference
make
of how we
pasta for
make it
special moments.
successful. You know, you watch your videos and you're like, oh, there's a well on the table and there's eggs in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you discourage
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
That is the hardest part. So that's what you learn in culinary school. Okay, you're at
Yeah.
a 100 level. I take you to an 098 here in the fact that we're going to work out of a bowl because everyone's got a bowl and everyone's got a
Oh, yeah.
fork at home. So we're going to add those flours, and we use 2 different kinds of flours. We use an all-purpose, and then we use a semolina, which is an Italian flour, which you can find everywhere. That alone will help make it so it's nice and
see.
leathery.
Yeah.
It's not sticky, but we start in the bowl. Then we put a little bit of salt in there, mix that up, put it to the side. Then I have you work out of what I call the wet bowl. We're going to crack your 2 eggs in there, and then we're going to add oil and we're going to add water. We're going to whisk that, emulsify it, and we're going to add it to the other bowl. Now we're going to create a shaggy dough, and we're going to dump it out, make a soft ball, and we're going to start the kneading process. So what I do is I simplify it. All this on the counter, yeah, that's fun and everything. If you've made dough before, what that does is it frustrates people. A lot of it ends up on the floor. Now you have an inconsistent recipe. Yeah, it's just frustrating. And you need to scrape and scrape and scrape before you can get to that kneading process. A bowl makes it a lot more successful.
And then you're walking around while they're
I'm
doing all
talking
this.
you through the whole thing.
But you're walking around and talking.
Absolutely. So I'm like, and we talk about what's the right way to crack the egg? What's the right way to measure? We're treating this like baking, where we're doing accurate measuring. We're not just heap scooping into the bowl. Again, that's another mistake people make is they're not measuring the
Yeah.
right way.
There's a wrong or right way to crack an egg.
Oh, yes, there is. Don't get me started.
How are you supposed to crack an egg?
I'm going to crack it on the counter. If I
On
crack,
the side?
this is a bowl, this is a bowl, this is a bowl, this is a bowl.
Yeah.
You crack on these, they're all different. They're all
Yeah.
different, right?
Oh,
Uh-huh. So it's going to crack that shell differently.
counters are always the same.
Always the same. And it's going to crack center point. America's Test Kitchen did 350 eggs, and they found the best way is always center point. That way you can get your thumb in there. You can separate them and drop them in. You can get 2 thumbs in if you need to.
Oh,
Thank you
yeah.
for that.
Separate
Thank
the
you for that
yolk.
lesson.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you for that lesson.
You're welcome for that question.
You guys. I feel like we're
you
in
stop
class.
it. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome for that question.
No,
I didn't
no.
know there was
Just
a wrong
come in
and
and
right
make
way
some
to-
pasta.
Thank
We'll
you
have
for-
a good time.
Definitely.
Man.
I'll put the onions on the side.
I didn't know there was a wrong and right way.
I like onions.
I didn't know there was a
onions.
wrong and right way to crack an egg.
Well, now we learn.
But actually, I did know
you
a little
didn't.
bit. Watching.
No, you
No, to watch. Now I know why they always cracked it on the top so they can separate it a little bit more. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
But me, I was always told, because my whole family are Italian and Austrian, to crack it on the side of the table, because the table does, like you said, it doesn't move, so you can always move. The table's not gonna move. You cracking it just a little bit, then you separate it yourself and do what you want down the middle, but not on the top.
No, yeah. And so you can separate.
Dude, I would make a mess. Makes me want to go try an egg right now when I go home.
This guy right here.
I'm gonna go try. I'm gonna go try it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. Crack it on the top.
I tell you what, it's a lot to cooking that people don't know about, and I'm sure you can definitely teach me a few things. I would love to learn some things. I mean, my mind is always open to learn new stuff.
Yeah.
And with that question, is there anything that you want to learn how to cook that you haven't done already?
Oh, that's a really good question.
I like that question, James. Way to go.
Gosh.
Way to go and ask that question. Where'd that come from?
I'd love to learn more French food.
That was a follow-up.
French food?
More French food, more Thai food, things that are not things you would find on restaurant menus. Yeah. Old cuisine, old traditional cuisine. I'm not a fusion girl. I'm not against it, but I don't really teach it either. We've got a Tex-Mex class that we run for Cinco de Mayo. I mean, that's just like stuffed poblanos and tres leches. Like I feel like it crosses over a little bit, but I love traditional, really good traditional cooking that just set the standard for a very long time. Yeah.
So to go with his question though, actually, because is there anything you don't like though about cooking or food wise?
Not really.
So you like all types of food out there?
Mostly I have I can't do nuts and shellfish anymore. I lost my gallbladder in the absolute worst way. And absolutely no exception. So that changed things. Yeah, it rotted backwards in my stomach.
I meant why can't you cook with that then?
Oh, I can cook with it.
Oh.
I just can't ingest it. So I can't taste things. When I'm developing a recipe, I can be around it, but then I'll say, okay, I can't even taste it. So if I develop something, then I've got to have a lot of other people try it. Sometimes it wavers my confidence to teach it because I'm not confident in the recipe. Yeah.
What do you do for Southern food? Like Southern old cooking.
Oh, we do the bourbon. We do bourbon meatballs.
But besides the bourbon, do you do fried chicken?
We do fried chicken and
You have
waffles,
a
and we do a really nice, but yes, and we do a spicy honey, like a hot honey that goes over that.
Oh, that would be so good.
That one's really
Greens?
good. Greens.
I have a good recipe for greens.
You
I do.
You say that, but
I'm telling you, I do. You blow your socks off. Oh, you don't have any on.
I don't have any on. You already blew me off. There you go.
I'll have some for you for Thanksgiving. How about that?
All right.
It's coming up soon.
Yes, this.
We'll do a jalapeno corn cheddar bread. That's like that's just it's like almost like a pudding bread. So it's really soft in the middle, but it's got tons of jalapenos in there.
I think I'll try that. And I'm not a big cheese fan, but I mean, I've grown to like eat more cheese these days.
That's good. Most people can't eat anything without cheese on it.
I think it was as a kid, I hated cheese.
Really?
Only pizza I could tolerate. Right?
I was gonna say, what happened to pizza?
Pizza I can tolerate.
Okay.
Mozzarella, but if I had too much mozzarella, I would get kind of sick.
Mm.
Maybe it was the grease or something.
Probably. It's very fatty.
Yeah. So with like a rich cheese, like a cheddar or whatever,
Brie?
Anything that's like really cheesy, I did not like.
Okay.
But I've grown to accept some cheeses.
Gouda.
Can't mess with that stuff.
Wow. Yeah.
Like a cottage cheese or a blue cheese, definitely no good.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh gosh,
you ain't blue cheese, but a lot of people, blue cheese is one of those type of cheeses where you gotta like the taste of it.
Don't.
So I mean,
I don't.
You can do a Gouda where it's kind of thick, but you like the taste of it, but you can't have a lot of it. Blue cheese is a little bit more. It's more ripe where you don't like the smell of it on top of it.
That
So,
and the taste.
yeah.
Ugh.
I've had I haven't asked the cheese lady to come on just because of you.
You won't get me to taste any.
Oh, Deb would be a hoot.
Yeah.
I haven't asked her on just because of you though.
Well, thank you.
Oh, she'd be
being
great on
considerate.
I
here.
know, because
She would be great on with
She
you
owns the
guys. Oh,
market.
you guys alive, honestly.
But she owns the
She
market.
is a blast.
Yeah.
I
don't
would
know if
love to have her on, but she owns the whole market.
Yeah, I would have nope.
Yeah.
Tell me what it tastes like.
I know. I would. If she brought cheese in, hell yeah. Her one cheese that I love is her bacon smoked cheese. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I think that's what she sells a lot
it's
of.
to die for. Oh my God.
So when you said that about the Oktoberfest, the cheese soup or whatever it was,
Beer cheese.
beer cheese soup.
Beer cheese soup, you're like, ooh,
Oh,
not this class for me. Yeah.
So my question actually goes with your cooking. You ever had like a celebrity guest cook that's locally around here, or like owns like Timothy's that come down, or
houndstooth, or
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, everybody is a celebrity in their own right. And but some people consider celebrities, you know, to one person is a very common person to another. Yep, I've had a few people, and I've got a couple collaborations in the mix right now.
There you go.
With somebody who's written a couple books and snuck into one of my classes, and I was like, I know who you are. What are you doing, girl? She's like, you want to do something together? I'm like, yes, I do. So we're working on that now. I can't out it out. I can't out it right now.
That's
But
fine.
yeah, and I've had the chance to work with some rather, I would say, celebrities themselves. I feel like, but again, people to me are just people. Some people just have cooler jobs, or they just have had really neat opportunities come their way. And at the end of the day, we're all just people.
Or you're just very well known in a small town that everybody loves you. I mean, like the great Tim. And he was well known at everything he did for pastries and everything out there. He's won awards, but he's still in the small town of Stevensville and St. Joe back in the day. And we all love him till this day until he passed away. But he is still the same person that is in the small town. People came out just to see him, yes, but he's still just famous in this town.
Yeah.
If he went to New York, people wouldn't know who he was.
Right.
So
right. It's great to be able to live in a small town and people think that of you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
You're not an Iron Chef. You're not a Gordon Ramsay. You're not on TV. You're
nowadays you don't have to be. You got social media that can help you.
Oh, you can boost your own.
Make your own, have your own following.
But if you only have your own following, you're still not known in the culinary world until you get more followers and you're up to millions.
And that's the whole goal right there. Being on social media, you have a solid following, and then, like I said, word of mouth.
Right.
Well, you ever heard of this guy on YouTube? He's doing big numbers.
Yeah.
Or just small numbers. To take it out. I mean, just check it out. Or you learn some stuff from. I've learned a lot of stuff from YouTube. A lot of different chefs that you never even think of.
Oh yeah.
Well, even her. I mean, she, like you just said, word of mouth. She did her first business word of mouth.
Yeah. No help whatsoever.
Nope.
You just did it yourself.
You still don't advertise, do you?
I still don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I only have a website because I have to have a place for my students to register.
Yeah.
And you said you're always booked to half your classes.
Yeah, we're really booked.
So
I mean,
that's still word of mouth, and you have about maybe 40 about 30 people in the class at least.
Well, you mean in each class?
Yeah, or the top you can probably do, and maybe
top like our our hardest class, which is the pasta class, because we transition. Our top we've done is 26.
So that right there. So you have 26 people in a class just for that class, but more you can fit more like decorating cupcakes or
better than pasta.
But still,
well, I'm just even doing demonstrations. We put a TV on and a camera, so I can even just do demonstrations, and that's at 50 people.
Yeah,
it's still amazing that you don't do no advertising.
No. And I just feel like I'm not somebody who wants to do it. That's why I was hesitant to even come on here, because I was like, this is a little bit outside of me. when the newspaper came to me a couple of years ago, they're like, "We're going to do a story." I was like, "Oh, I don't know, you guys. That's not really me." Yeah, I
Well,
I
thank you
just
for
love to
coming
do
on.
what
I
I love
appreciate
to
that.
do, and I don't feel like it needs to be
I see her going with that.
No, that's
pushed out there, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I'm happy to get you out of your comfort zone.
You did. You
know what I mean?
definitely did.
Oh, thank you.
And hopefully we made you feel comfortable in
You
this
did.
setting.
You did. I said to my husband when I left, I was like, "Oh, I don't know about this. I hope this is one of those things when I come home, I'm like, that was really cool. I'm glad I did that." I mean, it's that. It
I
is.
appreciate that.
I'm going
We
to say that
appreciate
when I
that.
walk in.
Well, we make people feel comfortable. We make people feel welcome at home. I mean, I even told you could bring anything you want to drink, anything you want to do.
I was like,
and
Water's good.
and everything else.
Just that.
cheers.
Yeah, I have water into wine. Thank you. So we tried to make it. I tried to make it when I asked people to come on, and I might hound you, but you haven't answered me. So I wait till I get a no,
Or yes.
a no or a yes. But
And
if
you
I
can
get a
get some-
no, I go back. I actually have gone back to people and said, "You told me a no this time, but you thought I wanted you now. I don't want you now. I'm booked out till end of December. I want you to have this in the future. Can I book you just a date in January, and then we'll go from there?"
And that's how this worked out.
Yeah, actually it was. I pushed this probably about 4 months ago.
Yep.
And then I tried 2 months ago before that, after that.
His persistence is something that's I don't know, it's legendary. Put it that way. I wouldn't say legendary. Maybe
It actually is.
he's the only child, so he doesn't. No, it's not in his vocabulary.
Well,
so
It is in my vocabulary.
So-
I don't take it.
Not. You know what I mean. If you really want to get something done,
yeah. It's,
Sometimes that's a good thing.
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
It could be a great quality.
in my eyes, you don't know until you try it.
Yeah.
So don't tell me no. Like, It's
Mhm.
like my parents always told me,
Yeah.
with food. My parents always told me, try this. Why? I don't like it. No, just try it. You won't know until you try it. I went, all right, fine.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts. I
Brussels
didn't like them.
sprouts.
when
I
was a
actually,
kid.
I do like
I
Brussels
love 'em.
sprouts when
I
they're
know.
wrapped
They're
in
really good.
when they're in bacon, heavily in bacon, and I don't have to taste the Brussels sprout and they don't taste like that. Green beans. My parents never had green beans all my life until probably 6 years ago when they're wrapped in bacon and with brown sugar on top. And they're caramelized.
Where's the bean?
Yeah. No, you can't even taste the beans.
But that's how I was raised. I was raised steak, potatoes, pasta,
Yeah.
everything else in the world, but no
veggies. Without
Oh,
bacon.
no veggies. No veggies.
You mean they wrap green beans in bacon?
No, they had 3 green beans wrapped in bacon.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I
Wrapped
thought
in
each
bacon
individual-
with brown
that's a lot of
sugar.
bacon.
That's a lot of bacon.
With brown sugar, and they put a toothpick in it, and then they bake it for so
I
long.
can see asparagus or something like that wrapped in bacon. But
I usually like asparagus now, is because of how it's cooked sometimes.
I like asparagus. Now
I do too. I love
Really good.
asparagus.
I don't like fresh asparagus. I can't eat just no. Screw that. Oh, and I want to say, people, look at this.
Oh yeah, you've got some pumpkin bread there.
She even cooked us pumpkin
Little
bread.
pumpkin bread.
Yes.
Look at that.
I will have that with my coffee.
Mm,
Look at this.
That looks
little
good.
pumpkin.
When you come on, remember this shit.
So,
We love ideas and product.
and product.
well, he wants some food
Snack.
or something to snack on.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't ask for anything. You just brought this.
I did.
out of
Thank you
clear
very
blue.
much.
I
mean,
made that today.
Thank you
yeah.
very much.
We
You're
had
welcome.
people on, like, he even mentioned one day this lady from the Mexican restaurant.
I forget the name of it.
Oh, she had her
We
cards.
had the menu over there somewhere.
I know.
Maybe,
I
but
feel
she
bad
brought
now.
she brought us
2 things.
Yeah.
But she said I could have brought the whole menu if you wanted it.
Well,
And I said I didn't want to be greedy. I don't ask for anything.
but
And
there's people that have been on here that brought us a lot of different foods.
I'm
Like
sure.
this guy that does this barbecue. He has like the little bug. What's the name? This guy right here?
I got his card.
Woodstock and Grill. You ever-
Oh
you ever
yeah,
heard of
no,
that?
yeah.
He brought us a sample
Oh,
platter.
here it is. No,
Oh,
that's
very
that's
nice.
jalapeno.
Sample platter. Yeah,
That's
and yeah,
That's jalapeno.
Jalapeno Grill did the same thing
Yeah,
for us
yeah.
too.
Nice.
We get
Where's her
a lot of sample products.
That's
in there. It's pretty
great.
good.
That's
So-
great.
She brought cupcakes, cinnamon roll.
Yeah, I had that with my coffee as well.
Yep.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
But it's good to have people
It
bring their
is.
product in and word of mouth once again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, everybody here in this area here is who we had on and brought us something.
Wow.
Just a
Everything from
sample.
Nardo's Pizza brought his record in, the record in that he produced.
Very, very cool.
Johnny Ford's book.
Yeah.
Pete Cider brought in some cider and a couple koozies.
I see him a lot more nowadays.
Chill Hill. Actually, the last person that we just had on brought these Wine Wednesday wine glasses for us from City Plumbing and Heating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And we appreciate every
Yeah,
aspect
we
of it.
appreciate everything
That's
that we
fun.
do.
We do.
I mean,
That's really
Christina brought her headshot in.
So you
But
can
She wants
display
us
her.
to remember.
But
Yeah.
she is going to bring me you, so you know, our T-shirts from Notre
Oh,
Dame.
sweet. Nice. Big Irish fan. Yes,
Yeah.
we both are.
Oh, fun.
Yes. So we're going to wrap this up, guys. What we do is our last call. You can give out shouts out to anybody you want, any upcoming events that you have going on, and then we'll pass it around and end it off that way.
Well, let's see. Shout out to you guys for having me on. I appreciate it. Definitely.
problem at
Thank
all.
you. This was a
You're-
lot of fun. I've enjoyed getting to know you, and
Yeah.
and this is really cool what you're doing here for the community.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Yep. Shout out to my staff. If they ever see this, I appreciate them immensely. Can't do it without them.
Yep.
Yeah, they make
Make it
my
easier
life
for you.
fun. They make it fun. They just really do. I love them like family. So yeah. As far as events, oh gosh, we have so much on the Facebook page. Got more coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna do a really fun shoot. I hired Santa and Mrs. Claus and a professional photographer. So we're gonna do cookies with Santa, and the Santa take their time 10 minutes with the kids and really talk with the families.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're going to set up the whole kitchen with a really cool Christmas theme. And that's going to help promote downtown businesses too, because that's the small business Saturday after Thanksgiving. That's going to be a big event. That's going to be really, a really good kickoff to Christmas. So aside from our classes, just trying to do something else for the community. That's a lot of fun. Come in and do cookies, right?
Yeah.
See Santa.
Everybody loves
Make a
cookies.
memory. Yeah.
Joe?
Want to go first?
No, I'm always in it. I'll finish it off for you.
I know. Sidekick. So, to go with everything that you told us today, I learned a lot about you even more. It's awesome to find out about your kids and your family and everything else. That's awesome. Congrats to you on and heartbreak because of kids going to college and everything else. But your kids are phenomenal because what they're going to be doing in their life. And I'm kind of jealous because he's flying before he even got a license. So besides that, with your business alone, you're incredible. You went from a personal type of atmosphere working. You said working at Big Boy.
Yeah,
working at Big Boy to owning your own catering, to owning your own business now, and doing all these things for people. And you learned it all hands on. I give anybody that learns stuff hands on because that's something that you taught yourself. You had the passion, you had the patience, you had everything out there to do on your own. Congrats.
thank you.
And most likely, yes, you will see me and James at one of these things together.
I guarantee that.
Together.
I don't need to learn some new stuff.
And
I would
probably
love that.
about 3 or 4 of them, I'll probably do with him. I might not do one of them, but 3 or 4 of them doing with them.
Anything with onions.
I'll do it still with onions. I can leave that shit all out. Shit. But it's
Should
gonna be
watching you.
It'll be it'll be nice to have, to learn and to do. And then anybody out there, yes, you need to know this. It's gonna be cool if you do it. It's always nice to learn something new. Just try it.
All right, Joe. I'm gonna piggyback off yours. Tara, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Glad to get you out of your comfort zone and actually do something like this. Sorry about the headphones.
That's okay. We got through it.
Yes,
we got
we
through
did,
it.
we did. I didn't expect that at all, but we appreciate it. But as far as your life, I'm definitely like Joe. I've learned a lot about you that I would have never known if I never met you. So, but my big thing is the way you've inspired your kids to do something, they follow their dreams. That's a big thing for me.
Thank you.
That's huge for me, man. To see your was he 15?
14,
yeah. Almost 15, doing the things he wants to do, and you supporting him. Your daughter doing the same thing. She's doing something big. She can do her own stuff now.
Yeah.
Doesn't need that middleman to do anything. She can do it all herself. Hats off to you for that.
Thank you.
And all the stuff you've done for the community.
Without advertising.
Yeah, without it. And the thing is, we're trying to do the same thing.
You are. You absolutely are.
So you just gave us inspiration that you've done this all by yourself, and you had help along the way, I'm sure. But thank you for giving us that knowledge.
Thank you.
That the sky's the limit and you can do anything that you want to put your mind to it.
It's true. It's true. We have to pass that to the next generation.
Yes. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Once again, if you guys are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification for more content that we put out every Monday and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Monday and Wednesday. Who's next on the list, Joe? No, we have an open.
We have an open spot. If anybody wants to come out, come on out. But
let's talk to us.
Yeah,
not that hard to get a hold of us.
Or next week, though. Next week is a big week. We have Josh Freezy that owns.
Pull the microphone up. I can barely hear you.
Josh Freezy from Century 21.
Okay.
And TJ Bar and Grill.
Oh yeah, I just saw a big post on Facebook about them. So that'd be fun.
Yeah, he's got big news.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're signing off. I am James Gill, your host. This is Joe Hill, co-host, and our guest, Tara Newman. Thank you for joining us so much. We love you guys. Keep on watching. Hit that like notification so we can get more content out for you. We'll see you guys later. All right, guys. We're getting out of here. We'll see you later.